Okay, welcome back. This is Friener Reunimetra. Hopefully, I'm consistent with my pronunciations. uh, ho- Started the second part of Critical Role Campaign 3, Episode 3 reaction. Hopefully, no typical difficulties like the first part. Once again, disclaimer: I'm showing it in the comments, but I do not own nor am I associated with Critical Role. I'm just a fan, a rookie YouTuber. So let's start. Fingers crossed. It goes swell.
I shut the door behind him.
Good night. Yeah, we'll be back here in just a few minutes and we'll pick up from there.
Finally, after all these years, with the hardships
I've
and
seen this before. You
emotional
can find it on
turmoil
YouTube.
and Steven losing his
If
leg,
they
we finally found it. The
if they
treasure
start
of the
sponsoring me,
jungle.
I'll
It's the fool.
so the folders.
Hey, wait now.
Fan, but I have the thing to get to too. You can find it online. What's this?
And everyone at the music program. 150,000 will be going towards the construction of Shanti Bhavan. Everyone. Oh, hello, everyone. Ashley Johnson here with some very, very exciting news that I am so excited to share. As some of you know, the Critical Role Foundation partnered with Shanti Bhavan, a school in India dedicated to enriching the lives of students from India's lowest socioeconomic class in an effort to break the cycle of poverty. In September, we set a goal of 160,000, and thanks to your generosity, we have hit that goal. Oh my goodness, this is just, I'm so happy right now. So let me break this down. 150,000 will be going towards the construction of a girls' dormitory, and 10,000 will help fund their music program. Basically, I wanted to make this video to just
Only one day I could just
say
do
thank
charity
you
streams
on
and
behalf
stuff all
of the
the time.
students from Shanti Bhavan and everyone at Critical Role, everyone at Critical Role Foundation. And if you want updates on the construction in the coming months, make sure to follow Critical Role Foundation and Shanti Bhavan on socials. And I think that's it. But thank you all so much for your generosity and blowing us away yet again. And that's it. Thank you once again for not forgetting to love each other. Take care.
Sorry. Okay, quick look. Pause if you need to, but
Instantly get access to all
I
their
think we saw
shows
this
as
last
soon as
time,
the
but-
critical role ever. So, and moderated chat will gag me with a spoon. It's easy sleazy. According to this study that I wrote, if every citizen subscribed to Critical Role on Twitch, we could reduce maximum boobage by a metric buttload. Twitch is the only place where you'll get a live and moderated chat, and if you subscribe to Critical Role, you instantly get access to all their shows as soon as the live broadcast ends. So, while you're oogling these Critical Role dorks with their sick goof-em-ups and their nutty voices, think of me, Gail, the current president of whatever. Now I gotta go make a fresh batch of spitballs, but I guess I have some time for your boring questions. You!
Gail, is it true that if you subscribe to Critical Role through Prime Gaming, you have to resubscribe every month?
Yeah. I do it right after my monthly prank call to pee on O'Brien. Next question.
Does Critical Role have exclusive emotes for their subscribers?
Do we? Of course they do. I like the Hello Bees one because bees are cool. I replaced my whole security detail with a bunch of bees that think I'm their queen. Last question.
Yeah, with all due respect, is Operation Gag Me with a Spoon a real policy, or are you mad goofing?
Am I mad goofing? What, do you see me scarfing milk duds while doodling ding-dongs on the Sky Mall catalog? Listen, I know I'm new to this, and I admit that when I made the wish to be the boss of everything, I did not know the witch that works at Woolworths was listening.
I will
Faustian
be-
bargain or not,
Okay, just
I
let
am
you know,
the
I will be
president,
continuing
and I have an obligation
I
to
might try it
lead
live with
this
Eastern
country.
Feed if I
So to
can
answer
get
your
it, watch the
question,
thing
no,
live.
I am not mad
I mean,
goofing.
I
Security,
will
take him
very
out.
rarely be able to do that.
Later, Chud
I might be trying to do other content for my soon, and well, you get do have to look out for the.
This piece of furniture.
Yes.
Okay.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back. So, I feel like we should roll initiative. We're just going in.
What's it gonna be? Who's the one? Who's the one?
Straight up that thing.
I don't know which one.
I feel like that's go.
1, 2, 3.
Trouble.
What?
Hey, let's go.
Tagoo.
Cyan.
There you are, right there. After trashing this piece of furniture. This
Yeah,
is-
fuck that furniture.
I was gonna say, like if you want to knock that down or something. Maybe have it.
Now the rest of you.
Fuck
Orm are right at the door.
Yeah, Orm is right
Knocking
there.
on it.
This door is.
Oh,
Imogen
Not
was
the
right
mirror.
in the middle of the door too. Because
7 years of bad luck.
in the middle of the door. Oh, because
I
we're
had
listening
done
in.
I had done the try to do the shove.
That's right. Yep.
That's
You
right.
would
so-
be
so
dead center.
You got pushed there. Imogen would be
I was knocking.
right in the center of the door.
Sorry about that.
And there's the dwarf.
Right over here in the corner. Where do the rest of you want to be out in this hallway?
I was knocking, so I think I probably
true.
went right
Yeah,
in.
Orm and Fern are pressed, I guess, right behind.
Yep,
I would
right there.
probably be with fresh cut grass behind.
Look at that
them.
little bed.
Okay. Dorian?
No, that's
where would you want
It's like a little.
to the right or left of these folks?
I'll go to the left, closest to the door as possible.
Oh, it is cute bed.
And then Bertrand probably over.
I was still down at the bar, but let's say I heard
that's right, you
the
were-
door break. Yeah.
Bertrand is not present.
Oh, I thought you were upstairs.
No, I was gonna keep an eye on if other people like came up behind you.
Oh, that's right.
Someone might want to send a message for their turn real fast.
I guess I should ask. Does anybody in the bar downstairs hear the like and look up towards the?
Feeling
I mean, it's pretty loud and there's music playing and it's a
It
bar.
is here.
And people drop shit all the time.
Roll perception check.
This is not strong for me, Matt. I don't know why you'd. 18!
Let's go.
You do hear the repeated impacts, and you see a couple people like hear it and kind of look up the stairs, but nobody's really like paying immediate attention.
My ears. There you go. Danger with the foot. Move, fools!
Oh, they're going at it in room 17 again.
All right, so it'll take you 2 rounds to get here.
Understood.
Fully booking it on a move
I'll be there
and a
to clean
dash. You can get there in 1 round if you use your action surge.
I will.
Make it an extra.
I'll go ahead and use it.
Okay, so you won't be there for this round, but the next round you'll be able to
Fair enough.
give the
Thank
edge
you for
here.
that.
We'll say at a full sprint. So, initiative scores. Can we have 25 to 20?
20.
Dirty 20.
All right, who of you has the higher dex?
I have a +2.
+3.
Okay.
Dorian up first.
Always got a lot.
Alrighty. 20 to 15.
Really sold it.
18.
18.
Oh, wait.
Okay, so we have Bertrand.
What's your dex?
+2.
+2.
Oh, shit.
You guys get to pick who goes first then.
You ladies first.
Yeah, okay.
Get it.
Alrighty, so say
16 for me.
Oh, 17 for me.
Okay.
What was Ashton?
16.
Got it.
And 17, you said, Imogen?
No, 16 for
Sorry.
me. Orem was 17.
You're 17. Says-
We both were 16?
Yeah.
What's your...
My dex is 2.
My dex is +2.
Oh shit. What's your? My dex is 15.
Health and stuff.
Yeah, same.
Maybe even an armor class.
Rollies. Rollies.
Oh, no.
Nat 1.
That one!
Best game.
15.
5.
Wow.
That was the hottest game of rollies ever.
The better tiebreaker in rolling.
It was on 15 and then it went.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my
I
god.
mean, there's options like poker.
Loser eats their die.
It's Orem, Ashton, Imogen, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Correct. Then fresh cut grass at the very tail end. You got it. So,
F.C.G.
Dorian, you're top of this realm. All you did was watch after the door gets broken in. Imogen walks in, looks a bit confused. Right as she kind of gets pushed to the side, as you see Ashton run into the room, you hear yelling and then the smashing of furniture and this weird voice beginning to emanate from somewhere in the room. What are you doing?
I'm gonna sprint in.
All right.
Because I'm stupid.
5, 10, 15.
Yeah.
So far as you take in the space, and all you see currently in this room is just like in the low lit space, this one dude in the corner and Ashton across the way near a smashed cabinet.
Ashton, what's going on?
Thing killed.
Me killed. All right. Where's homeboy?
Right there. You have 15 more feet of movement, I believe.
And do I hear others? Are these voices like circling around the room?
It's just one. All you hear is one guy talking.
It's his mouth moving.
Okay, I'll just. Okay, I'll.
Still talking right now.
In a moment of panic, I will just turn to him, not move anywhere. I'll unclip my hand axe and wing it in his noggin.
All right, are you staying put or are you getting closer?
I'm gonna stay right where I am.
You got it. Okay.
Fighting bard. Fighting bard.
Poopy pants. No, big poopy pants. 12.
12. You throw it, and you watch as the head kind of like shifts in the cloak, and it just kind of scrapes off the side of the wall, and is now your axe is in that corner. You'd have to retrieve it to use it again.
I know.
Yeah.
You need a shit of returning.
I know, right? And can I move anymore, or am I?
Yeah, you have 15 more feet of movement.
I'm gonna make way for my homies. I'm gonna silently back into the corner by that picture frame.
Throw it out. You're like,
Put my back.
Hang on. Wait.
You got
Everyone
it.
pause.
All right, cool. Does that finish your use of a bonus action? All right, cool. Finishing Dorian's go. Lana, you're up with Fern on deck.
Oh, shit. All right. Imogen! Coming in.
15.
Shadow creepers. I think so. Doug! And I'm gonna...
what?
Doug? Who's Doug?
Doug!
His name is Doug!
Look, all creepy people, you know.
Named Doug. Sorry, Dougs.
Shit, what am I doing?
What are you doing?
I'm gonna hex him. Oh, wait. Shit.
It's not going well.
Does the hex make him
Is
shit?
hex... Where are my spells?
I don't know your turn.
Hex is a bonus action.
Hex is a bonus action, but
That's all I got.
and then is it a...
But it's a spell.
It's a spell, but then I just want to make sure. I can't do a, God damn it. Why are you doing this to me right now? I can't do 2 bonus actions. I can't do a bonus action as an action.
Bonus action and action.
Okay, balcony.
Okay. Then I will start by hexing him first.
All right.
Nice. Yeah. Good.
Solid.
Solid choice.
Solid.
I'll do that.
Give him the old BA.
And then, I'll do chill touch.
Okay.
him.
Yes, you can.
Chill touch, yeah.
Which
Chill
you
touch,
can
chill touch,
do
good call.
range because of spell sniper.
Yeah,
Or it's for range already. It's like
240 feet. Right?
Yeah, that's right. Because you
Whoa!
Yeah, you have a large range on chill touch. Yeah.
Why are you in the room?
So you don't even have to worry about range at all.
You could be at the bar right now.
So I'm gonna sling some like black liquid from one hand, and then with the other, you see coming out of the wall like a big ghostly skeletal spectral hand that just reaches out and yanks him
Right.
and smashes his head up against.
You roll to attack or it's a saving
I
throw?
roll to attack.
Go for it.
I think I do.
So let's maybe do that.
Yes. We'll see. Range spell attack.
Ooh, yeah.
Okay. Yes. 21.
21 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Fucking balls. One fucking what? Piece of shit. 1 damage, but... Oh, and hex. Thank you. Okay, 4 damage.
Yeah.
4 damage.
And,
How do you want?
he can't regain hit points.
Got it. Okay. So as the spectral claws rake through and try and pull him from the top of this table, it kind of just kind of glances back at you. 2 creepy things looking at each other.
coffin.
All right. Are you going to stay where you are going to come?
Returned.
How much more movement do I have?
That would have been
left off at
15 to get there. So you have 15 more feet.
I'll do another 15 to start kind of clearing the doorway, and I'm gonna stick to the farthest wall that I can
here?
Yeah, but if I can move even a little.
Farthest wall.
You know what? That's fine.
You need to get
That's
everyone-
good. That's good right there.
Okay, there you go. All right, that finishes your go. That brings us to Fern with Bertrand on deck as you spend this turn arriving. We'll get there.
You're winded on the stairs.
Okay. I am going to come in and peek around the door because I know they're shooting something in that corner.
Okay, so 5, 10, and that's about the time that you can kind of glance in, and you watch them like rush in and start shooting things to the left. So you come in and immediately look to the left, and you can see this like long black cloak that's kind of dripping over the edge of this table, and this pale dwarven face looking back at you, kind of grinning.
Okay. I am going to shoot an ice knife at him.
Alrighty. Is that a?
Okay. What are we gonna use? Let's do this. 16.
16 does not hit. I'm sorry. You go
Okay,
in.
good to know.
You go and release the ice knife, and from within this cloak, this is the first time you've seen this figure do anything. The cloak opens up from where it's standing, kind of perched on this table, and in one hand you see there's this long rapier, and the other there's a dagger, and the dagger hand just deflects it, and you watch as it spatters into ice shards onto the wall.
You bitch. Okay. I'm going to. I'm gonna tuck in to the other side of the wardrobe.
Over here?
Yeah.
All right. So like, up against the wall, you know he's right around the corner there.
Around the corner.
All right,
That's my turn.
That's your turn? All right,
Yep.
Bertrand, you're up with Orm on deck. You
I'm so glad I'm taking that glucosamine.
action surge. Pick up the double run.
60 feet.
That'll
I
get
would
you,
have just did
we'll say
use your action.
about there.
This elevation's a bitch.
12 feet of elevation.
Definitely not.
Finishing your go, Orm, you're up.
Action
Action loosely on deck. We have something coming up before you.
I've seen all two of the ladies run in and look to the left, and I can hear that voice too. So I do a dive and roll between.
Just straight between my legs.
Yeah, straight between your legs is what I was going to say, and then bounce up and then just juke left immediately towards where I know this motherfucker must be.
25, 30 does get you within melee.
Okay, I'm going to try to. What weapon is this weirdo holding?
It looks like a rapier and a dagger.
Okay, I'm going to try to knock the rapier out of his hand. That hits. That's a 23.
23 hits.
And he has to make a strength save to hold on to the rapier.
Alrighty. With a 14?
Yeah.
13.
Oh,
Rapier
gone.
It just drops to the ground, right?
That's right on the ground, and 8. That is 10 points of damage. Then I will action surge and try to knock the dagger out of his hand.
Let's go.
Okay.
But that totally misses. So it was way too low.
That's a great time.
Okay. Hell yeah. So you rush around the corner, this tiny little shield forward blade out. You carve the side and you watch as the rapier goes to block your blow, but that wasn't the intent. You carve into the arm a little bit, but deflected off to the side. It scatters to the ground and kind of falls partway underneath that chair. Looks back at you, dagger still out. You go to swing again, and it just catches and parries your blade with the second strike.
You're with me.
All right. Finishing Orm's go, it is now this person's turn. They're going to leap down onto the side here and pick up their rapier. Because
that old trick.
Well,
it's a bitch.
Or dies.
But no, we'll still let you go.
They could call the group.
I was going to go ahead and go and make
for this campaign to be the Bell Trollers.
Two at the
attacks?
Yeah.
Yep.
If you need
2 of the rapier and 2 of the dagger. So that is going to be a 23 to hit.
Hits.
I'm sorry. That
26 to hit.
That won't do any good.
So both those with the rapier here, we'll say are 15 points of slash or piercing damage.
Damn.
Just like get you both in the torso twice.
Yeah.
And then now with the dagger, that's going to be a 14 and a 20.
Yes.
So the dagger gets you for 7 points of piercing damage. Pulls back and just kind of glancing at you a little bit, and then as a bonus action, he's going to go ahead and disengage and keep shifting a little bit further this way.
Oh.
Yikes.
And that's as far probably as he can go because half his movement was to get the weapon, right?
Exactly. So that finishes their turn. Ashton, you're up with Imogen on deck.
Oh, you are not. I am running full speed. There's like a weird phase to me where a kind of a little slightly redder version of myself keeps running the opposite direction just for a little wisp like a candle, and a blue version runs through the door like a little candle, like they're just popping off of me. And I run. I'm basically gonna shoulder check the wall, swing and around and try and nail that fucker right into the wall with a backswing.
Go for it. Roll for an attack.
Let's do, fuck it. I'm doing a bit of the thing where you...
Reckless?
Reckless.
Go for it. The thing where you
hit. Natural 20.
Yeah!
So...
Reckless attack. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Are you raging? Is that...
Oh, I'm raging.
Okay. Rage when he went for the door.
Nice.
Okay, so that's...
Look at those big fucking
I know. And I'm also putting in a Chaos Burst into this because, life. And that's... so that's also going to be... how much force damage? That's pretty good. So it's going to be base of 7, and then 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and then 14 points doubled.
Oh, he's getting cracked.
So 14 doubled. So
14 doubled.
28 plus 7.
36.
Yeah, 36. You can use your reaction to Uncanny Dodge and reduce that by half.
Okay.
So...
Yeah, this guy's...
35.
So... 18? 18 points of damage. You slam into the chest, but you watch it the last second, kind of like puts the shoulder down, and it glances off the shoulder armor. It did a hit, and it cracks into the wall, and you can see like the stone and wood there just kind of slightly cracked at that point.
I'm gonna liquefy you.
I like your gumption.
Did you say forms were coming off of you as
Yeah,
you
like
were
little
running?
wisps that keep going different way, little blue and red wisps that keep, and there's like a weird
that's a common
pulse
thing.
happening.
All right, that finishes your turn?
Yep.
All right, Imogen, you're up.
All right. I'm gonna stay right where I am and just open my mind up as much as I can and shove all of the cacophonous whispers I hear from downstairs right into his head.
Okay, so dissonant whispers?
Yes.
All right, is it a wisdom saving throw?
It is.
Number is 6.
Natural 19.
Okay, so on a fail save, on a success, does it do anything? On a success save, half as much damage and doesn't move away, so it still takes half.
Got it.
Okay, so that's 3d6. 11, 13 halved.
13 halved, so 6. All right. As you release the whispers, you can see like the right eye kind of closes and twitches for a second, and then he shakes it out. You gonna stay where you are?
I'm gonna move. Oy vey.
Oy
vey. I'm gonna stay. Yeah, I'm gonna stay where I am.
You got it.
Is there any sign of the little gnome that was in this room?
You're not in the room.
No, I was just curious.
Okay, finishing Imogen's turn. Now up against the wall, both blades in hand. Ashton to the left side, kind of as it recovers from the impact. Kind
maybe cliche with the show.
And you start hearing the sounds of tiny feet and scraping claw And from outside of the broken furniture, from the chest behind you, from under the table, from under the desk, it looks like somewhere in the neighborhood of about 7 or 8 of these small creatures emerge from the shadow. You see these kind of gray, leathery faces with toothy mouths and these like jet black eyes, no nose. They have these hooded cloaks from tattered material of different, like, darker shades, and a couple of them are holding blades, and you can't make out much of their form under the cloaks beyond these kind of clawed feet.
Like,
oh god,
These guys are no joke.
what? You know what these are?
Yeah.
Well, we don't know this. Maybe they're.
Cool.
God damn it, not again.
I'm going to take a Indian. I'm going.
Bed bugs.
And I'm going to look at the.
Hey, bed bugs?
Gosh.
No joke.
Oh no, this is.
Anyway, I'm going to check Indian.
Got him in the hallway.
Climb out of it. There. Cool.
Game over, man. Game over.
Okay. They're all now going to make treks. There's 2 attacking you.
Oh nose.
With claws.
Oh nose.
A 7. And 16?
Yep.
All right. You take 4 points of piercing damage.
Reduced to 2.
Plus 4 points of necrotic damage.
Not reduced.
The other one is to you. That one has advantage because it is technically flanking with him. So that's going to be a 16 to hit.
Hits.
Hits. You take 4 points of piercing damage.
Reduced to 2.
And 4 points of necrotic damage.
Motherfucker.
12.
There are. This one's going to go ahead and dart forward towards Imogen, while those 2 currently knock some shit off the table. The one on Imogen, go ahead and go with its claw. 9. Misses, I believe.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure.
Step back, yeah, and avoid that.
And you can now see as it's lashing at you, the hood kind of pulls back a bit, and it has this kind of weird, almost rubbery leather-like texture to its gray skin. It looks humanoid but monstrous at the same time. And
We
it comes up to-
recognize these.
You have encountered one of these before, yeah.
The fuck?
Damn it.
There are 2 now currently going after Laudna over there. One rolls a 6 to hit.
Hey.
7 to hit. Yeah, still. I think it's a 20. Not a natural 20, a 20 and a dirty 20. So one of them kind of like, it looks for an opening and can't find it, but while you're distracted and focused on that one, the other one jumps up, grabs onto your back, and just goes and starts tearing into your shoulders.
Your happy reactions are the same as your.
You take 5. You take 5 points of piercing damage.
Maybe she likes it.
So 5 points of piercing damage and 8 points of necrotic damage.
Oh, God.
As it begins to just tear into you.
15 total.
Is that how much?
Okay.
Middle fingers must be.
How much damage did you take?
Yeah.
8 plus 5, right?
Yes, 8 plus 5, so 13. There is now, this one here is going to go ahead and rush in towards you. So the one that's attacking you, Fern. Natural 19.
Oh, no.
We had 24 to hit. You take, 6 points of piercing damage and 8 points of necrotic damage.
13. Okay.
Whoa.
Yeah, they're no joke.
And the one that is currently focused on you, that's going to be 19 to hit. You take 4 points of piercing damage. And 10 points of necrotic damage.
Down.
Down.
Oh, no. I'm not even in the room, people.
Yeah, we're not even through a whole round yet.
Action economies again.
That finishes their go. Fresh cut grass. Your turn.
I'm gonna roll into the room.
15.
Will they get, I guess...
You can get over to here, but you're now between 2 of them.
Okay. I'll just sort of say, well, smiley day, everybody. How's it going? And oh my.
Situation.
Oh boy. All right. I will cast Healing Word on our friend Orem.
Okay.
For 5 points of healing. That's my last spell. And then
Yeah, we're used
no
up.
long race. We're
We forgot about like resting and stuff. We got a lot of the spells.
It's been a long day.
and then I will, boy. You know what?
3.
Boy. I'll use my action to try to see if Danis is anywhere.
Make a perception check.
Nope. 9.
9. At glance, no.
Damn it.
All right, does that finish your turn?
I think so, because if I move more, they'll get an attack of opportunity, right?
They will.
No, I'll stay put.
All right, Dorian, your turn.
Yeah. Oh, shit. All right, I'm going to go. And that one's got. I'm going to rush toward the one right behind Laudna and try to get him in the back with my scimitar.
You've got it.
So,
Thank you.
you've got it. I'm going to try, girl.
You have an advantage on this because you are technically flanked with Laudna.
That is very good. I know. Oh, fuck me.
What is it?
That's a 5. That's a 5, and then it's nothing. It's 12. Yeah.
12 just hits.
Hey, they're little.
Yep. Okay.
No.
You're good.
Not a lot.
What was your first roll?
The main guy who has a fire.
8.
Okay.
And then
okay.
plus 5 is 12.
Yeah.
13.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 13 hits.
Okay. Bad math, but not bad math.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. With my scimitar. Sorry, guys, I'm getting there. The 1d5. There it is. Give me this. 6 plus 6 is 12.
12 points of damage.
Hey,
As
look
you
around like,
rush
this is 12.
to go ahead and help Laudna out, as this one is currently untouched and has kind of been mad dogging her. You see the other one leap onto her back and start slashing as she recoils in pain. You come back, and as you swing, you carve into its back, and as you finish the rest of your blow, no resistance met, it slumps into the ground.
Okay.
They're weak little fuckers.
I'm gonna turn to the group and go, they're squishy! They're very squishy! and then I'm gonna go over to Laudna.
Tribulation!
And I'm just gonna say, get him. And I'll give her my bardic inspiration.
All right. So, do you want to move to her? This guy over here will get an attack of opportunity against you if you move out of his combat range.
Yeah. I want her to. She's our cannon. I want her.
Let's do it. All right. So you move over. It's going to swing towards you, and that's a 12 to hit.
It does not.
Nice.
So as you just barely using your cape to kind of get in the way of its trying to swing at you with its. It looks like it has a small dagger, and make your way to Laudna to go ahead and inspire her. So finish your turn.
It does.
All right. Finishing up Dorian's go. We have Laudna with Fern on deck.
I'm gonna take the ichor from the goopy thing that he just sliced open, and having his bardic inspiration, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna just lick my fingers
gross.
as I start to crack my head, and I'm gonna do my form of dread. So kind of once again, black. I lick this black ichor, and then it starts pouring out of my eyes, and I can still hit things at a range. Will I be at disadvantage because he's up next to me as long as I don't hit him? I want to hit the one that I'm basically.
If you want to hit the one that's right against you, it'll be disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Correct. Anything else is okay. Oh, by the way, as just to interject here real fast, as it falls into 2 pieces in the ground, it
shut up.
Just bursts in a flash of fire.
It turns into 2 more.
Leaving ash behind it. The body is just incinerated into ashes, but the heat is immense. I need you both to make dexterity saving throws.
Okay.
Fuck me. I know. 5.
Yikes, 10.
You just stop
10, both of those are failures. But you only take 1 fire damage each.
Oh, he's a hot little guy.
All right, Solana, sorry. Continue your turn.
Yeah, you would.
Cool. So form of dread real quick. I get temporary hit points.
5 damage.
Let me do that. Sorry.
Which, by the way, do not stack with your...
Well, those are gone now, so it's fine. Okay.
They were already gone.
They were already gone. But that is good to know. Okay, and then I am going to Eldritch Blast the dwarf.
Go for it.
Across the way. 20 total. 20 total.
Let's go.
Hell yeah.
And he is...
Before you roll hex damage, roll for concentration because you did take the damage from the previous.
Sure. 10. I'm okay.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yes.
So go ahead, Sets.
Yes!
Max damage on that.
That's max.
16 plus 3, so 19.
With Hex.
Nice. With Hex. And he has to make a wisdom saving throw.
Or be afraid.
Afeared.
That is going to be a failure. That is an 8.
Oh, let's go.
So he is frightened of you.
As are we all. Let's go, Knott'sberry Farm.
I did knee pads and I just start sliding everywhere.
Just scamper closer to her and is just generally afraid.
You shouldn't be scary, man.
Lana, you just won the lottery. Are you happy about that?
There it is. Sorry to look at that little,
that fancy
little counter there.
Cool.
He
That's
is
so cute looking.
frightened.
Yeah, like
Okay.
it's really pretty.
Well done. Is that your turn?
That is my turn.
All right. Finishing your go, it is now Fern's turn with Bertrand on deck.
Okay, so I'm standing up against the wall, and I'm gonna start turning into a constrictor snake.
Ooh!
Wild shape.
I haven't seen that yet.
So
In a while. Sorry.
the snake is like a bright green with little yellow swirls around the body, with red eyes and little seafoam tufts of hair on the top.
Oh, he's so cute.
Snake. Hey, where I'm from, some snakes have hair. Okay, so I am going to. I'm going to take a bite at the one in front of me.
Quick question, just to double check on this. The beast shape.
Books out.
Yeah. Right, that's what I'm double checking here.
Oh, is it an action or bonus action? Class.
It's an action to change it.
Oh, it's an action to change it. Okay.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
it says one of the benefits of a Circle the Moon druid is you can do it as
You
a
can
bonus
jump
action.
right in.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you still want to do that, we can totally do that.
I'll still do that.
All right, you got it.
And I'll just stick my tongue out.
You got it.
That's my turn.
You got it. All right.
Okay.
It just growls back at you and kind of lashes out with its like kind of blackened, pointed teeth. The tongue itself is almost jet black inside its gray face too. It's an awful thing. It just looks like these like vacuous spaces without light. All right, finishing your go, it is now Bertrand with Orm on deck.
Save something for me. I can come in the room.
Yeah, I'll say like you can get about there.
Perfect. I'm coming to fucking snake! No, I'll take a swing at the dark little scary individual right in front of me.
Yeah, as you just like push right past Imogen, and you see the creature is now like harrying her from the front, and you get right in its face. Go for it.
And I'll wager plus 3.
Hell yeah, go for it.
Gambler's blade. That is 21 to hit.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Fun. I like wagering. I don't know what it means, but I like it.
There's a gambler's rapier, but it has consequences if it goes wrong. 9 points of piercing damage.
9 points of pierce damage. It is now on the edge of your blade, like impaled. You see it grab it, like it starts spitting out blood. It's still alive.
Second one.
Slam it with the
blade. 16 to hit?
16 hits.
Yeah! Come on, baby! 7 points of piercing damage.
It like splits in two on the ground. And then burns into ash, and the heat burns around the space. I need fresh cut grass, Fern, Imogen, and Bertrand to all make dexterity saving throws.
Not a problem.
Oh.
I'm warm.
Nope.
I'm
7.
loose.
2 points of fire damage.
13?
Oh,
13 success. You take 1 point of fire damage.
16.
1 point of fire damage.
6.
2 points of fire damage.
Okay.
But it is destroyed. All right. Does that finish your turn, Bertrand?
It does.
All right.
Nice.
And that brings us to Orem with the dwarfs up next.
All right, so he just came to. I'm going to use a bonus action to use a second wind.
Got it.
So good, get 12 back.
Hell yeah.
Good. And then I'm going to do that thing where from my back I flip up onto my feet and roll along this little critter's back and stab into his back.
You got it.
Laura Bales, you could have added a D4 to your save.
There you go.
Oh.
It's 25 to hit.
You are blessed. 25, that definitely hits.
That would have made it 11.
5 points of damage.
Did that save?
11 to 1 damage.
Okay.
Thanks.
Did not they have
Thanks. Frishy?
Is that what yours is? Right.
That was just 5.
Oh, you also would have had, if you're attacking Big Bad, you would have had advantage also.
That wasn't Big Bad. That was
okay. That was
small
it.
dude
Yeah.
next to him.
Right.
Okay, so as you go, like you stab it in the back, you land back over. Are you coming over to this side? You still have 15 feet.
No, because I'm wary of that guy and I'm feeling fucked up, so I'm going to stay right where I am.
You got it. Okay. That finishes your turn.
Yeah.
All right. The dwarf kind of like looking at you with this intense look of fear in his eyes. Children. And is going to go ahead and put its hand forward, and as it does, suddenly all the torches in the room kind of begin to darken, and
before anything, I want to cast Temporal Morass.
Temporal Morass, right? He's making
Constitution save.
Right.
Get that.
That is a failure. So what's that?
So that means speed's halved and no reactions until the next he loses his
You
reaction.
got it. All right.
Okay.
So you watch him kind of slow a bit. Suddenly, in the same way that you watched, you kind of flicker the red and blue. There's almost like a dragging gray imagery off of this dwarf as it tries to move, like it's slightly slowing its pace. Kind of looking at you angrily, staring back at Lana. Releases its hand. The lights dim, and the chamber is now filled with darkness.
Oh no.
Magical darkness? We can assume?
Yeah.
Bitch. You little bitch.
It just fills with shadow. So currently, Ashton and Orem have no vision. It is just black. And
Counterspell.
I remember those days.
I know. Someday.
Okay.
There we go.
Yeah.
That finishes their turn. Ashton.
I can't see shit.
No.
Okay, looking at barbarian.
See it swing away, my reckless attack
Towards
big motherfucker
Go for it.
who just. So I guess I'm just 1 die then.
Correct.
All right. YOLO. Yeah, I'm bringing it back. 20 to hit.
20 to hit. 20 hits.
Knew where they were.
It's interesting. You go to swing, like where they were. You swing backwards to go for it, and you hit this one.
Nice. Let's put a chaos burst in that just for fun. Give you some. All right, let's do some lightning damage. So I get a little power of Thor there. Here we go. Big money. That's pretty good. 4, 5, 6, 7. 14 points of normal damage.
That's great.
And then, oh, goddamn, 7 points of lightning damage.
Nice.
Cool.
Decent damage.
And then I'm going to just turn so I'm facing that way now.
You turn to face that way. You feel the spark and the burst, and you're used to in shaded spaces, especially when lightning charges off the weapon. It creates light, but there is none. Whatever this darkness is, it is absolute.
You know, I'm feeling it. Fuck it, I'm going to book full speed. Away.
Away? Okay.
Please run into something.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be like over this way, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay. Full speed will get you way over
So
here.
just once I'm out of it, I'm going to stop.
Okay. You get to the edge of it. You do feel a swipe towards you from 2 creatures as you move that direction. Oof, that's going to be from one of the smaller ones for a 23 to hit.
Yeah, it hits.
You take 6 points of piercing damage.
Just a 3.
And 9 points of necrotic.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
That ain't good.
And the other strike is going to be a 15.
That's my AC.
So it does hit.
What? What?
That's going to be 6 points of slashing damage, or piercing damage, sorry.
Okay.
You okay?
No.
Level 3.
Level 3. That finishes my turn for now. Oh, fuck, I made a bad call. That finishes my turn for now.
All right.
God, I made a bad call.
Oh no.
All right, finishing your go, Ashton. Imogen, you're up.
Feels like a tight spot. I'm gonna book it.
Shit, I can't see anything in there.
All you can see are the one creature at the very edge. Actually, no, because Orem would still be in it. So all you can see is the one that's currently engaged with Laudna on the opposite side, and the one that is currently engaged with fresh cut grass and the snake formerly known as Fern.
Take a chance.
Take a chance.
I'm gonna go for the one that's engaged with Fern, since it seems like everyone else has the other one.
The stored technically is not there because it is splattered, so you can see it.
Oh, okay, great.
Yeah, that's
Then I guess
to
I'm
be,
gonna.
to be a little more accurate here, I can go ahead and just move this.
Anybody have a healing potion?
I think I might have a heal.
Okay,
heal.
good.
Really?
Do you have one?
This for
Yeah, I bought.
this one.
Bought one?
Yeah.
Then let me pull one up for you because I can do that now.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Somebody's gonna
I
drop.
have a bedroll and a water skin.
Oh.
Somebody drop it.
We're back at the same table again.
Hey.
That was awesome.
Nobody's down yet, though, right?
This one's close.
Takes a lot of skill.
I'm
But
not
I don't
great.
see him. He's in the darkness.
He's in the dark.
I don't see shit.
Some got his ass kicked, but yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna. I'm gonna walk up behind the one that's attacking Ferny Snake, and I'm just gonna grab onto his back and cast Shocking Grasp.
Go for it. Roll an attack. If you want to move into partial here, you can go ahead and make it a.
Yeah.
So you're kind of stepping into partial darkness over your shoulder, so part of your arm vanishes, everyone else's perspective, but you're still visible. But you have advantage on the attack roll because you have the creature.
Jesus, 12.
Total of 12? 12 is his AC.
Yeah. That was with advantage. I rolled a 12.
Oh, you also have +4 to hit.
Oh, not that it matters, but there you go. 13.
It all adds up eventually.
5 points.
5 points of damage to that one.
I'm blessed too.
You are?
Fuck, I am.
Alrighty.
You've been hitting just
Been
fine.
hitting just fine.
As you shock it, you watch it kind of like it doubles over for a second and then wriggles out of your grasp. The cloth kind of tears out of your hands a bit, and you see it kind of shred. And you can see part of its gray body beneath exposed from where the material is kind of damaged by the spell, but it's still standing there.
Do I have movement enough left that I can get away from the darkness and just like kind of circle around it?
Around here, you mean? Or back over this way?
Yeah, just like, oh, I'm kind of there with. Can I get on the other?
Over here, you mean?
Yeah, to get out of the
yeah.
darkness.
There you are. You are on this side, and you are just outside of the sphere of darkness.
All right.
All right, Imogen, that finishes your go. It's now their turn.
Oh boy.
So these two, one of them is going to rush up towards you, Ashton.
Yeah.
The other is going to move over here towards Orem.
Fuck, here we go.
This one is going
cool.
to move over this way.
Wait, they can see in the dark?
They can.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Tracks.
Oh no.
There is the 2 against Orem. That is going to be a 16 to hit.
No.
Get the shield up and deflect the first blow as it comes down. This one's actually wielding a dagger, and you barely catch the glint of it as this one's like just barely out of the shadow, and you like pull out of the side. The other one, however, out of the darkness comes for you directly, and that is going to be a 12. They both miss you.
Oh, baby.
Hearing all
There's one here that has now been just damaged by you. Imogen is going to go ahead and lash out with a back claw towards you. That's going to be a 16 to hit.
Oh man. Yeah, it gets me.
Okay. You take 4 points of piercing damage and 12 points of necrotic.
What the fuck? Are you okay?
No.
I'll take half of that.
F.C.G. Would that just be the net? How much?
12.
It's the total attacks would be 13 total. Oh no, sorry, it was 4 points and then 12, so 16. So you take 8 points of damage instead, and you get 8 temporary hit points for the time being.
F.C.G.
Cut grass.
We'll see what happens.
Okay.
Thank you.
Tightrope walk.
Alrighty, and there is now one attacking you.
Yeah, they didn't start. He didn't stay. Yeah, sorry, he didn't start his turn here, man.
No, it rushed in towards you. That is going to be a 13 to hit.
Nope.
You step out of the side as you watch it emerge from the shadow. And you just barely get out of the way. And there's the one against you, Laudna. That is going to be 22 to hit. That roll. You take 7 points of piercing damage, and 9 points of necrotic.
Oh my god.
Oh noes.
Oh no. Okay.
And that's going to finish
Okay, but fuck.
their turn.
Not again. God damn it.
Definitely picking.
Fresh cut grass, you're up with Dorian on deck.
I better use some of this pain. I have my grappling thing on. Do I need to be away to use that, or can I use that sort of point
You can
blank?
do if you're going to fight the one right in front of you, it's point blank, but it is disadvantage on the attack roll because it is technically a ranged attack. It's something
Well,
that.
then I will shoot it at the one across from me near, I guess, Laudna.
Okay, go for it.
I get no bonus on this attack. It's just a straight roll. 16.
That hits.
Okay. What does this thing do? Okay. It's 1d10 for damage.
You should, if you flip it inside out, it's a solid color too.
Oh, do I do that?
Yellow.
7 points of damage.
7 points of damage to that one.
And if the creature is medium or smaller, they are grappled.
Indeed.
That's good.
You can also, if I believe, choose to pull it towards you if you want.
On a hit, you pull the creature up to 20 feet directly towards you if the target is a medium or smaller creature, or pull yourself 20 feet directly towards the creature. Oh, if it's large. So I'll pull it towards me. Why not?
It just gets yanked over as you're now got it in its arm and pinned its arm to its body, and it's like.
Okay. Oh, shit. And I've dumped those 8 temporary hit points into it.
Yes.
Yes, you do.
Which you do. And do an additional 8 damage. And you watch as you pull it in, it actually. You hit it in the arm, you pull it towards you. And it impales on the front of your grapple cannon.
Wow! Well, that was fun!
Murder!
A little extra kick.
Let her shit.
Burns into ash. I need.
Oh, I gotta make a
I
save
need
for that.
you. Just you. Go ahead and make a. Because you did pull it out of. other people's range.
17.
Bro,
17.
that's nice.
You take 1 point of fire damage.
All right.
Get over
Take
here.
that.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it was.
Wow.
Get over here.
That's my favorite scorpion variant. Let's be fair. Might as well finish him.
Yeah, that's all I can do. I'm all
Okay.
done.
Oh boy.
That was sick.
That's
So
awesome.
that was the one that was on me.
Yes,
Thank
Dorian,
God.
you're up. You watch the creature that you were both engaged with just go get pulled off and just wrecked by your little automaton friend over there.
Oh, so that guy that was riding between us is no longer there?
They got pulled off and killed.
Oh, good job!
Oh, no problem. Eager to help.
But even with that, I'm just torn because Laudna and Ashton are both super fucked up, right?
They're looking pretty rough.
Yeah. All right, and I'm gonna reach. Laudna's right next to me, right?
Correct.
I'm gonna reach over and tap on her shoulder and I'm like, do the best that you can, and I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on her.
Great. Go ahead and roll that.
6 and 3, so 9 for you.
Oh, thank you.
And then I still got my
Thank
scimitar,
you.
right?
You do.
And I'm gonna use my movement to sprint right into the darkness to Orm
Yes, I love it.
with my blade out.
We love a brave boy.
You jump into the darkness, and as you get in there, the light vanishes. And at that point, you realize, oh, this is not normal shade.
Yeah.
There's just black around you. Okay.
Brave lad.
That finishes your turn.
As you smash into the table and trip over.
Really bang your shins.
Step on a Lego kneecap.
All right, Laudna, you're up with Fern on deck.
So can I see anyone outside of the darkness?
Enemy, you mean? There is one that is currently between Imogen and Fresh Cut Grass and Fearin.
Oh, perfect. Okay. Returning the favor to F.C.G. I'm going to Eldritch Blast, the one that's right in between them.
Go for it.
Yep, that's good.
Very good.
Very good. 22.
That definitely hits. Go roll damage.
That's shit, but we take what we can get. That's okay. Okay. So that's 7 plus 3, 10 damage total. That's
good.
10 damage.
And he has to make a. Oh, go
He
ahead.
would if he wasn't all of a sudden just scattered to the ground. You watch the head just pop And what would be blood instead is ash by the time it hits the stone as it begins to burn. And
watch it!
This minor burn up as the body incinerates, leaving nothing but charcoal and dust behind. I need Imogen, Fresh Cut Grass, and Fern to make a dexterity saving throw.
16.
1 point of fire damage.
1, you said?
Yep.
19.
1 point of fire damage.
17.
1 point of fire damage.
Okay. Oh, I think that's my turn.
You staying there?
Can I back I'm gonna get kind of in the corner.
In the corner over here?
Yeah.
Easy enough to do.
How'd you get
Okay.
Oh, he healed you.
That finishes your go. That brings us to Fern with Bertrand on deck.
Okay.
Bert and Fernie.
Are there any visible?
That's
Why?
pretty cute.
Oh no!
What have you done?
I like it.
So cute.
Good.
It's really
That
cute.
art's gonna be wide.
Bernie?
No.
Are there any more visible or
Currently,
creatures, or
no.
are they all in the darkness?
Everything right now is in shadow.
Okay,
And you don't see Dorian. You saw both Dorian and Orem vanish into the black magical mass, and you just hear sounds of movement in combat.
Okay, here's a question. So with the constrictor snake, constrictor snakes have blind sight?
Correct. It wouldn't matter.
That's a good druid right there.
Let's go.
I'm gonna start slithering into the darkness.
Okay, you slither into the darkness, and you can tell that there are two of these right by the side of where Orem and Dorian are. Which direction do you want to go?
Okay.
Or
Can you see the big baddie?
Do you have snake earrings on right now?
I sure do.
Holy shit.
I love it. Okay.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Where you want to go?
Where's the big baddies?
What's the range on blind sight?
10 feet.
10 feet. So yeah, no, you don't know where it is.
Okay, so
But as you
I
move
will
up
go-
here, you immediately can make out the two of those.
Yes, so I'll just go naturally. I feel like it would be, yeah, perfect. Okay, so I'm going to take a bite attack.
Go for it.
Oh, that's awful.
Oh, let's say it was cocked.
No, it wasn't.
Technically, you do have advantage. No, you don't. I guess I'm sorry. That's my bad.
Okay.
There better be a way to get into it. Well,
Not from where she was placed, unfortunately.
Yeah, okay. That didn't hit.
What'd you roll?
A 7.
7 does not hit, unfortunately.
Yeah.
No. Good try.
Okay.
All right.
That's it.
Is that your turn? Okay.
That's very cool.
Fishing Friends go. Bertram, you're up with Orem on deck.
There's no enemies outside of Zagoo, right?
Nope, there's just darkness.
I am my drippings for school.
I will run to the edge of the bubble and call out, "Friends, where are you?" Is there a reply?
Anyone reply?
Do we hear it?
Yeah. Bertrand?
Well, okay, you're in there. That didn't help at all.
You know the basic direction where they are, and you kind of saw where they vanished, or at least where Dorian ran into.
So can I split the difference and just run in between the two and swing?
Oh my god.
Oh, no.
Sure.
Let's see who you hit.
You run into Dorian.
Oh god damn it.
And that's as far as you can get there unless you change direction.
Okay, there we
You
go.
just poof, you hit the back of Dorian.
Take a swing. 15.
What's your AC, Dorian?
It is 15.
You hit. Go ahead and
Oh
roll
my
damage.
god.
What do I do? What does he do? Oh no.
This is the best.
10 points of damage. Oh no! Oh no! I'm so sorry.
Why would you do this to me?
I thought I had a plan.
Literally no one has stabbed me up until this moment.
I know how to get out of here. Do you want to leave?
No, you just saw me run in here to help.
And I start taking steps back out of the bubble.
Oh my god.
Take your attack of opportunity.
Do I get one?
I'll allow it.
Do I get
Fine. I just want to unarmed strike, try to open palm him
Do it.
somewhere.
Do it.
Fuck you, 3.
I'll give you advantage. I'm giving you advantage.
Come on.
15.
AC's 14.
Let's go! Crack.
the red hot pain on your cheek as you just get the biggest backhand you've gotten a few backhands in your time, but this one shakes the room. This is like we're talking anime fight scene quiet after this. Everyone in the room just goes. Your little creature's like in the darkness, but yeah.
I stumble out of the bubble and go, Torian's over there.
Does that finish your turn?
It does.
Okay.
Not done enough.
Amazing.
Alrighty.
No.
Finishing your go there, it's now Orem's turn.
Man, I'm in the darkness and I've just started. Are you there?
Yeah, lots happening.
So I know
you have two dudes right next to you that even though you can't see, you can sense them down.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make as if to run and use a superiority die as a bonus action, make a feinting attack, which will take me from disadvantage up to a straight roll.
Correct.
So I'm going to go as if to run and then immediately pirouette back and slash in a circle.
You got it.
Blast.
Thank you. Hit. 21, 26.
Yeah, that definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Although, for all these fire damages, do I need to be rolling for concentration on that?
They're
Yes, you would have.
but they're like
actually.
1 point of
Just have to roll
damage.
each time, so just roll a couple for me.
That is 13 points
All right,
total.
so the rest is gone, but he's still hit without it.
13 points.
13
of
points?
damage, slashing damage.
Oh,
all right.
First one. And it was a 1.
Just a razor pirouette.
As the blade cleaves through, you hear. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yep. I'm good at those.
And the other one needs to.
17.
17, great. You take 1 point of fire damage. I'm rolling really bad for these things. Yes, Bless is gone, unfortunately.
Boo.
Bummer.
No, good looking out on that, too. So keeping it
DM's pet.
legitimate.
Yum.
DM's pet. I wanna be DM's pet.
DM, I love you.
And cuddled and close to you as I can get.
You guys were on it. I'm so in love with all that. Yeah.
Is that your turn, Orem?
Yes.
Okay.
Watch it. The kids don't know that.
All right. That brings us to Ashton. Your go.
All right. Did that creature actually somehow back into the darkness away from me, or
no? It's visible at the edge.
Okay, they are visible.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to take a swing at that thing.
Go for it.
Am I going to do a reckless?
Robbie keeps looking at his hit
If I don't
points.
kill the damn thing anyway.
So mad.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. Oh yeah, definitely.
Hey, man, you sat next to Travis.
17 wrong.
Come on, rookie mistake.
That's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's 13 points of damage.
It crumbles underneath and kind of spatters for a radius of about a foot in every direction before burning up. Make a dexterity
I
saving
have an
throw.
advantage on dexterity saves.
You do.
Thank God, because, all right, that was terrible. 19.
1 point of fire damage. I'm rolling so bad for this fire damage. Like, it's consistently 2s and 1s. This is good for you.
That's all it could do.
I know.
Yeah.
No, it can do more than that.
Oh, shit.
I'm just rolling really bad.
And I'm going to run around the darkness towards everything.
Okay. 25 is right here, and you're kind of in the middle.
All right, that'll do. As long as I want to.
Dorian's over there.
Stay away from me!
Imogen, you're up.
Oh God. Okay.
God is right. What can you do?
Well, this is so dumb.
I like that.
Come on,
What you got?
But
Wanna bet?
I know where I can hear right in front of me where everybody is fighting, right? I mean, like,
Oh, yeah.
just super noisy. So I'm gonna go run into the darkness past it as far as I can into the room.
Which direction?
Straight into the corner, into the back corner,
Okay.
into the darkness.
What?
Okay. I would like you to make a dexterity saving throw because you are running through furniture and other things in the way while
Yeah.
blind. So
Let's go. We got this.
Touch those Legos.
7.
7. You run past. You kind of shoulder check into somebody. You kind of thought Dorian was there, and you kind of hit Dorian a little bit. Move past. Kind of stumble into another creature. Hit a chair. You take 2 points of bludgeoning damage from the chair hitting you like right in
Right
the
on the
kneecap.
chin, you know, like right in that.
hurts.
You know when you whiff it on a stair and your shin cracks on the.
You know what? Never mind.
Also, the creature you run past gets an attack of opportunity. Oh, shit. That is going to be a 14 to hit.
Nope.
Oh.
Because mage armor. That's right.
Oh.
Yeah. Whiffs and you run. That's fine. Okay, you run and you just keep running. You haven't got to the edge or a wall yet, but that's your movement.
Okay.
You can just keep going if you want to. but-
No, no. I'm gonna stop where I am, and I'm gonna cast.
Oh boy.
I'm just gonna put my arms in front of me and close my eyes really tight, and cast shock flare all around me.
What? Okay.
Yeah. So an explosion of electricity just flares up all around me.
So you guys, all of you hear this weird, like low bassy sound, and the air suddenly smells like electrical fire.
Cool.
That's all you know, though. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. Okay.
That was the most cocked ever.
10 points of lightning damage.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Yep.
You got it. All right, that brings us to the last one's turn.
Can I see it or no?
Is that like 5?
No, it is.
Oh, God,
It's a 10-foot radius.
10-foot
It's a 10-foot
Yeah, 10 foot radius, yeah. Which
Wow.
means from where you were.
Did I get
No,
anything?
you were 15. No, 10. You've been there. 10. Yeah, it's 15 feet from you, unfortunately. The one that's left.
Oh.
Yeah.
There was nothing.
Well,
I was hoping the bad guy was.
No, it was a good call. It was a good call, but you didn't get the one that's near Orem, unfortunately.
But you got one thing.
But that one is going to attack you, Orem.
I don't know if I got anything. I was hoping the big
Share that
baddie.
got you though.
No, I was hoping the big baddie was.
20?
Natural 20.
Oh no.
Yep.
I did.
This is gonna put me down.
That is. Hold on. It's 1, 2, 5 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Hey.
And 10 points necrotic.
I'm still up.
Oh shit! It rolled a 1 on 1 dice and then a 2 and a 3. So even on a crit, doubled it didn't do it. Oh no shit!
I did not action search. I keep confusing the two terms.
I know you did. Yeah, the second win.
Second win.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, second win.
Fuck. Good.
He's a little beefy boy.
Surprisingly beefy.
He is beefy.
All right, and that's going to go ahead and finish its go.
I'll take
Fresh
all of you on.
Fresh cut grass, you're up.
Oh. I don't know what to do.
Yeah, it's just a void of darkness before you in this room. You hear combat, you hear friends yelling in pain, you hear creatures shrieking.
Yelling in anger.
Yeah.
You pretty
Yeah.
down, Ashton?
Did I hear anything when I did my
Still pretty bad.
spell?
down.
Nothing.
Nothing.
I'm all right. I'm
sorry.
I'm not in double digits or anything, but I'm all right.
Wow. I mean, I don't see anyone.
Make good play.
I can't do anything.
Pretty even.
Shit.
A PK.
I don't know where anything is. I could blind fire? No, I don't want to do that. I will, I guess, once again use my perception to try to. No, this has been rounds. Danis is dead by now. We've had like at least 3 rounds of combat.
Damn it.
Danis is dead. All right, I will. I'll go to the edge of the darkness and hold my attack action until I see anything dangerous, I suppose.
Okay.
Dennis isn't necessarily dead. It's been like 30 seconds max.
But if it's a,
It'll be through. Well,
if there would be 3 rounds. Yeah.
It's possible. We'll find out.
No one has seemed to see her.
So you are right
and
up
we've
against-
been walking all around this
Maybe
place.
she's in that cupboard right there.
That's true. She might be in the cupboard. Wait, didn't we break up the cupboard?
There's a second cupboard.
Yeah, there's furniture over here. There's furniture over there.
Is that
was destroyed.
furniture broken, or is the other
It is
one?
now. No, that one is not broken.
Well, then I'll go open that. That'll be my action. I'll go open the cupboard. See what's inside.
Door out of the way. Shift over
I
it.
just pull the door off and throw it away.
I mean, yeah, totally. Pull it open. It looks like there are some like sleeping linens that are provided for the chamber, but nothing else in there.
I'll I'll just look through the linens and try to tidy them up a little.
Oh, gotcha. I respect that.
I think there's a gray with the white. Should be over here.
Dorian, you're up.
To a swan.
You can hear the one creature that's currently harrying and fighting with Orem and is kind of just right in front of you as well. You hear.
Oh, but I can hear it.
You can hear it, yeah.
I'm going to use my movement to go straight toward that.
You take a step and it's like right there. Like even just hearing it, like, oh, it's right in front of you.
God, I want to touch Orem. I want to reach. I'm just
up to you.
Yeah.
You can either reach for Orem or you can go for the creature. You hear the creature there and you hear Orem in pain, like taking blink.
Okay, I'm gonna reach out for Orem.
Okay, and
do I? I'm gonna try and cast Cure Wounds if I can feel him.
Okay. Yeah, I'd say you. Yeah.
Like a palming his hand, like a basketball.
Yep.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah.
And I'll cast Cure Wounds.
Go for it. Roll.
All right. 7.
Nothing to sneeze at. Thank you.
All right. Does that finish your turn?
And while I've got my hand on his head, I'm gonna say to him, I'm not feeling so well myself. Please help us. And I'm gonna give him Bardic Inspiration.
Oh, so take a D6.
Wait, can I do that with it's already on somebody? Clarification. Can I?
Yeah, you can give out inspiration. You can do multiple to a single person.
Multiple,
but you can give it to different people.
Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna give it to Orem. Yeah.
Just
making sure.
Yeah, no worries.
Okay.
All right, that finishes your go. Let's bring it to Laudna with Fern on deck.
All right, I am going to move up to the darkness. I'm not sure if my Eyes of the Dark would work with this.
Eyes of the Dark do?
Starting at first level, you have dark vision with a range of 120 feet. When you reach third level in this class, you can learn the darkness spell, which doesn't count for an sorcerer's point, and cast as spending 2 sorcerer's point. You can see through the darkness created by the spell.
Oh.
So I can see through darkness spells, but I don't know if it has to be mine or if I can see through his.
It says if you spend 2 sorcery points, you can look through.
I can cast darkness.
Okay. So, sorry, specify again what it
When you
allows?
reach third level in this class, you learn the darkness spell, which doesn't count against your number of sorcerer
Correct.
spells.
You're not
known.
third level in that class yet, unfortunately.
That is true.
Yeah.
That is true.
But something you can
I'm
look forward
first
to in the
level,
future.
but I have darkness, so I can't see through the darkness.
You peer in, and it is just void.
Nothing. Okay. Shadow that doesn't like me.
It's like
I am going to, and I have zero idea where anybody is. I am going to start kind of charging. It looks like sinew and almost like a Jacob's ladder that I start making, but out of dripping bloody sinew. And I wait. I'm going to hold my action. I'm going to say, Imogen, I'll shoot where you shoot. I'm going to wait and hold my action for Imogen's turn and attack wherever she attacks.
Okay, you got it. Finishing your go, it is now Fern with Bertrand on deck.
Okay.
That guy who's right next to you, you bit for, you can still hear moving and shifting right next to you as the serpent.
Okay, I'm gonna take another bite attack.
Go for it.
Come on, Snake.
Come on.
Solid.
Natural 20.
Yeah!
Okay. I'm just gonna turn towards it and then just slowly just open my jaw very, very wide and just on top of the head. You know when snakes are trying to like eat something, it's just real slow. Yeah. Cool. And then I'm gonna do.
Roll damage and double it.
Okay. What's that? Ooh. Okay. So that would be 7 points of damage. No, I'm sorry, 8 points of damage.
8 points of damage.
Yes.
This is the last of these particular creatures. How do you want to do this?
I'm just gonna keep slowly just chomping down. Just real slow, just while he's just screaming, while it's getting muffled in there.
Yeah, okay.
All right. I'll say situationally, as you swallow it, you hear... Roll a dexterity saving throw with disadvantage.
How do you dodge
incinerates
that?
into your...
Roll for heartburn.
This is if you can spit the ashes out fast enough and try and...
Did you say dexterity?
Yeah.
10.
With disadvantage?
That's a disadvantage, yeah.
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 Okay, 3 points of fire damage.
Oh.
It makes sense that would do the most.
Yeah, and it incinerates within your gullet. You manage to spit some of it out as it flashes, but you still catch the brunt of it.
Snake still alive?
Still alive.
Cool.
Yeah.
Alrighty. That finishes your turn.
So it does. There's another person. There's somebody
the,
else in here,
the
right?
initial dwarf that was in this chamber has vanished into that darkness.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna start slithering over there.
Yeah.
And you got blindside.
Yeah. I'm gonna just start.
You slither over towards where Laudna is.
Or Imogen.
Sorry, Imogen over there.
Yes.
And it's just Imogen over in that corner.
I give her a little snake on her arm. Let her know I'm here.
That's inappropriate. All right, that finishes your go. That means it's now Bertrand with Orm on deck.
Can you see anything in the
did
darkness?
You say that,
You have blindsight in 10 feet, and you see furniture, but you don't see anybody else over in that corner aside from Imogen.
I'll just walk to the edge of the darkness and take my rapier and hold it in my hand and hold an attack if an enemy becomes visible.
You got it.
That's it.
Okay, that brings us to Orm.
I'm basically going to do the same thing. I'm going to roll back, lean on Dorian, and just hold the blade up, waiting for anything to poke out.
You got it.
It's rough in there.
Okay, so holding attacks at the ready. Finishing your go. Ashton, you're up.
Fuck. I'm going to move into the corner where I first saw the gross little creature.
Yeah.
And I'm going to hold my attack.
Okay. All weapons at the ready, looking into this shadow-consumed portion of the chamber.
And I drop rage.
You drop rage? No. All right, Imogen.
I'm gonna say very loudly, I remember a door over here. There was a door. And I'm gonna start walking towards
where the door was?
Where I
Okay.
remember the door being. Can I feel anything?
Yeah, you go over and you come to the door, and as it touches it, you push past, and this door is now open. You enter into you step out of the darkness, and you're now in a separate bed chamber with a large canopy bed and what looks to be a second balcony.
Oh, I think he came through the bedroom. And I'll run out. Do I see any trace of him? Door open onto the balcony? Anything?
The opening to the balcony is the window is open. So
Can I look out? Do I see anyone running on the street or?
I'll say roll a perception check.
Decisions.
5.
Looking down over into the alley, kind of glancing around, it's low lit in here. You do not see anybody at the moment.
Not now.
All right. So, finishing that, we'll say we're technically now out of combat. We'll go ahead and bring this down to what are you doing as you all hear Imogen shout this.
I'm gonna, hearing my girl, I'm gonna run out to this balcony over here and see if I see anything.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a perception check.
All right. 5.
You see me on the other balcony.
Yeah,
Yep, no, nothing. 9 total, but I mean.
Yeah, no, glancing down the alley, same thing. You're both not catching sight of anything in particular.
I'm gonna open that trunk and see if Danis's body is shoved in there.
Okay, you go ahead and shift over to the trunk. You go ahead and lift it up inside. It is empty. It is a storage trunk.
Okay, that's less gory.
Where did this body go?
I'm just going to keep tossing the room then if this is what we're doing.
Okay.
Good
plan.
My voice.
Yes, but I don't want to.
No, I'm sorry. You come back this way.
Can I look under the bed and see if there's anything like a doorway under the bed or anything?
Sure, make an investigation check.
Letters will help, I'm sure.
And I'm still kind of in front of me. I, like maybe got him by the.
So you see,
20.
20?
Oh. Okay. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay, we'll get to that in just a second. As you see how Laudna's off on the balcony looking over to the side, and you hear Imogen shouting, and they're kind of like in the process of looking for where this individual might be hiding or running. You go ahead and start inspecting around. You look under the bed. You do not find anything under the bed. But as you begin to kind of feel on the ground, you kind of begin to push into the darkness and feeling along where the table was. And underneath the table on the opposite side, you touch what looks to be a boot of some kind.
Uh-oh.
What are the rest of you doing?
Deadly boot.
I'm tossing furniture in the main room, and I'm probably going to make my way. I'm not being subtle about it. I'm going to make my way into the bedroom.
Okay.
I will have limped my way over to where Loudon is, and I'll actually leap down to ground level and see if I can spot our runaway.
Okay. So you leap down. What's everyone else doing?
I'm gonna, since I was near Imogen, I'm gonna slither over to where.
At this point, we'll say for the purposes of this, he is gone. And you know generally where everything is in the room.
Is the darkness
Is
still
the darkness
up?
up?
It's lingering.
Wow.
Can I
How long does it
use,
last?
since I don't trust this,
Must be 10 minutes.
whatever this is, can I just use my telekinetic pull and like pull the whatever it is toward me?
Yep. Two of the chairs like kind of get shoved out of the way, and you watch as a limp female gnome body is extracted from the darkness, covered in crimson.
Letters!
Well, I'm coming. I'll roll over to where I heard this call and.
Yeah.
Do I see this dead Danis?
Indeed.
Well,
Pale and bloodied.
I'll cast just in case, spare the dying, but I don't know if they're still fighting.
Okay. Make a medicine check.
19 plus things. Plus 5.
Fantastic. You go ahead and cast Spare the Dying and go over to inspect, and there is no pulse to this body. It unfortunately did not survive between the time of whatever, and now looking at it, you can see there's a grievous wound from the bottom of one ear across the throat and almost taking the head off the neck.
What are you going to do?
What are the rest of you doing? As you jump down?
Trying to.
Yep, go make a perception check.
I'm going to the hallway
I get to
just to
roll
look and
a
see if
natural
we've attracted commotion. Or
Close the door, block it.
There's definitely
leave much of the door.
You can see there's a few patrons kind of like out in the hallway, leaning, going kind of glancing in the direction of where you are, looking a bit concerned by the sound.
It's all right. Stay in your rooms. Stay in your rooms, please. Everything's fine.
Make a persuasion check.
Stand your room, stand your room. Let's see here.
Persuasion or intimidation, your choice. 13. Okay. Most folks tend to like whisper and then kind of go back into their rooms. They're not likely to get involved in something when an authoritative voice says them not to.
I take the pieces of the door and just kind of.
I'll walk over to the door.
With advantage on perception, halfling luck, and bardic inspiration, I got 24.
24. Okay. Glancing around side to side. You don't see anything.
I put my snake head on Imogen's boot.
I've made my way out of the darkness and into the body and sort of look at her for a minute, and I'm gonna unclip my cape and just sort of give her a shroud real quick and just cover her up, just because the door's open, it's unpleasant.
Having dealt with these guys before, I imagine you and I would start looking around
for
the entrances, places they could get in the room.
It was interesting though because they were
different.
with him. Yes, they were different.
They
Ours
certainly
didn't explode.
No, and they had red eyes. These ones had black eyes.
You've seen these creatures before?
Yeah,
Shadow
Shadow
creepers.
creepers.
That's a cool name. Did you name them that, or did someone tell you that's what they're called?
No, apparently they're like rats in this town.
Yes.
Oh.
They're essentially little treasure thieves, goblins. They sneak into people's rooms. Our wonderful landlord, Shadana, she's been dealing with them for a bit, and we helped her defeat them. But normally it just seemed like they were out to come in, steal knickknacks and treasure, and, go add to their little
Awful,
hoard.
but innocent.
Yes.
These seemed
different, like you said.
Mutants.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen so many of them?
Well, yeah, they come out.
Like she said, they're like vermin. Running hordes.
Orem gets a running start and with his boots of striding and springing leaps across the bottom of the balcony and rolls himself up.
Without issue.
Should finish checking the bedroom and get the fuck out of here.
Is that a mirror over there?
Yeah.
That is, yeah.
I'm gonna slither over there and
Okay.
and then drop wild shape once I get to the mirror.
Okay. It's a little safe for this, but yeah, you get over to that side. You go ahead and make your way over to the mirror and drop wild shape.
And I'll go over.
Is there a reflection?
Mending the door to patch it, so we have a bit
Okay.
more privacy.
All right, so slowly the door begins to magically extend and repair itself with the pieces that Bertrand put up to it.
I would say we've been successful in our task. We've rooted out the problem and found the person that was also the victim, but I guess we could say is responsible. I'm not a fan of perhaps taking a body to Lord Esteros.
We could always, and I cast prestidigitation and clean the body up. We could pretend she's drunk and bring her to him. Act like our friend.
We could. Does anyone have any artistic talents? A sketch of her, perhaps, in case he knows who she is.
I'm very good at drawing.
It might behoove us to leave this scene and not
As it
be
is.
affiliated with it.
Agreed.
Just leave her here.
I feel like everyone saw us come up here. We weren't.
Personally, I see two options. We leave her in the bed, leave the place ransacked, something happened, or push her over the edge of the balcony and get out the other way.
Well, hold on now. I mean, did we inadvertently cause this in any way?
Yeah.
They're already gonna.
Yeah, we did.
No. Well, so what? I mean, what exactly? She was stealing, but she was stealing for someone?
She was in bad business with a bad person, and bad things fucking happened. It happens.
Well, who was here? Who was first on the scene? Did anyone hear anything before we...
I did. I mean, we were there, but I got my ear down by the door. She sounded like she maybe had been giving them what they want, and that went sour.
I'm gonna go over to her body and check her pockets.
Sure. Go ahead and roll a general investigation check.
General investigation. 15.
15. You do find about 12 silver, 15 gold pieces, the keys to the warehouse.
Don't need those. We broke the door.
That's true.
But those are the things of importance and interest that you find.
Could be other locks.
Did you check that room? The one your balcony's at?
I was looking at. I looked under the bed and stuff. I keep looking around the room, but
Orem looks over. Did anyone check that
You're
desk
checking other
yet?
parts of the room?
yeah. Remember, I said I
Ashton
was
standing
looking for
up?
places that.
Right. Then I'll say as an extension, as your 20 earlier, which you did roll, under where the desk is,
Underwear.
there is a portion of the wall
Oh, wait.
where the kind of baseboard-like structure of it is splintered, and you kind of get your fingernail in and pull back a bit, and it leads to a hole in the wall, about a little over a foot across from side to side, that descends into the
Orem,
wall of the building itself.
Yeah,
can you come here for a second?
sure. Oh, look at that.
Can you fit in there?
Yeah.
Are we a bit worse for wear before we start jumping into dark holes?
Boy, I don't feel good.
Yeah.
I'm not doing so well. Well, I guess I'm okay.
I mean, we could shut the door and just lay
Take a
low
nap
for a
in
bit.
here.
I don't know if that's an option. We made a lot of noise. I personally want to get out of here.
We can always come back.
We can always come back.
You do begin to hear heavy footfalls, a series of steps making their way from the far end of the hall towards where you are. Though the door is now closed and moderately repaired by you, you can hear.
I start to push the boards up and put the chair in place in the desk.
Should we just hightail it off the balconies?
I would advise that.
Let's
Yeah.
hightail it off the balcony.
Do we need to take this body, or are we leaving?
I don't know how we.
Did you sketch?
Is there any parchment in the room?
We're
I pull out the. There's not really time.
Not taking a
It's
character.
fine, I have a way to
out
do
to.
this.
I pull out the book that I had.
And they saw us come up.
They're gonna think we
I think
killed
we
her.
did. If we take her, she's just not here.
How does she look after you did?
She's cleaned up, but she's
was
still
down
got a
to the-
slash.
Well, she's still wounded, but there's no blood
I
spatter.
leave it to you. Your call.
Weren't one of you two wearing like a big bit of textile?
I've got a tunic.
And I'll
I don't need it.
I'll take the
No.
tunic. I'll grab the body, and I'm the strongest one, so
Hello?
I'm gonna roll it over. Out.
We're indecent.
Dorian, come here. And I just like pull him in, and I'll like open up my shirt a little bit.
The door, by the way, is still. As you open the door.
I just like peek out.
All right, so there's a bunch of furniture that Orem just pushed up against it. You kind of just.
I'm giggling.
Against the door?
Or
No,
you-
I'm sorry.
Oh, I misunderstood.
I was covering the hole under the desk.
Oh, I misunderstood.
I put the
Okay,
boards
then
up
yeah.
and slid the chair in.
Gotcha, I misunderstood. So yeah, so the door is able to.
Yeah.
You open it up and you can see there's two like strong-looking humans who you've recognized briefly as you were scanning the room earlier as kind of like the peacekeepers of the internal space. You can see they both look like they're related, but one looks a little older and a little more haggard. The other looks a little younger and spry. And greeting you at the front, you can see is one of the employees who normally passes out, food and drink amongst the patrons as it's ordered. Looks to be a half elf with kind of a light sun-bleached hair, kind of like sun-dappled skin with a smattering of freckles and these like, dark brown eyes. Kind of glances at you. Hello? We've been hearing complaints about.
Oh my
Some sort of a-
goodness. We are so sorry.
Not the first time, if you know what I mean. We're too noisy.
We can tone it down.
Yeah.
Yes, please. Make a deception check.
Come on, come on.
Well, you can either both roll individually, or one of you can have advantage.
Who's got great deception?
Yeah. Oh, I think we both have pretty good, but I don't know.
This is your idea.
Okay.
Come on.
Robbie's got good rolls.
He does have good rolls. Maybe we both roll.
One of each? Why would
One
you
and
put that on
twosy
me,
threesies. That's cocked.
Because you're good.
Deception.
That's why.
Okay.
Dirty 20.
Oh, that's great. I rolled 16.
16. Kind of glancing over you a bit. Glances over at you. If you don't mind bothering the other patrons.
Well, you can always tell them there's room for a third.
You do see his cheeks flush. I have to back to work. Good evening.
Good night.
What? You hear them all begin to slowly make their steps towards the far end of the hallway.
While they were doing that, I just start ushering people towards the balcony.
Bertrand's
so we
one
can
leg
go.
over the railing, going like, "Oh God, no, please." Are we going?
So I just lift his leg.
That's perfect.
Fuck are you people? I'm taking the body and I'm dropping off the.
We're taking this body?
We should take
I've got it wrapped like Santa Claus.
Not on me.
I jump
dro-
over the
I-
balcony.
Do I take any fall damage?
You would, yeah.
You would, yeah.
Hitting.
2 points of bludgeoning damage. And not a sprained ankle, but like that's you're gonna have to sleep on that.
I used Bert to break my fall.
You rolled it.
I'll scoop up Imogen.
You take another
Are you
2 points
ready?
of bludgeoning damage.
Sure.
Yeah, we'll flutter down off the
Fluddle?
balcony. Yeah, we'll fluddle. I got my boots on. I'll princess carry down to the ground.
Thank you.
I'll use my grappling hook to sort of lower myself down.
Oh my god, so cute.
All right, one by one, you all eventually make your jump off or descent from the upper balcony into the alley behind the Weary Way Tavern.
What do we do now?
We get over to
Esteros?
yeah, and
Yeah, I think we just go to a tavern and
no, we go to Esteros.
that's what I said.
Yeah, okay.
Esteros.
Yes, we go to Esteros right now.
5 pints.
Just wait for this whole thing to blow over.
It comes in pints.
All right, so as you arrive to the, well, I'd say for the most part, you are carrying a limp body Who is currently taking charge in the transfer of?
Ashton.
I've bundled the body to the hammer like a hobo satchel, and then I've tightened it up as best I can to just look like a big lumpy mess.
All right,
It is a gnome.
It is a gnome.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I'm strong.
That's fucked.
Okay.
Sorry.
You trek away from the Lantern District, back to the core spire, to the exterior of the Estros estate. There at the door, you are greeted by Evelyn, who peeks behind the door.
Is this good news or bad news?
Yes.
Mixed.
Mixed.
Be right back. Evelyn steps away.
It's all slattered with ash and blood.
A few minutes pass before the door opens once more. Evelyn goes,
Please, to the dining hall.
and you all step in and immediately met with a very sweet smell, almost like a fresh bakery of some kind. Like there is something fresh out of a warm oven, and just there's a sweetness and a warmth to the interior. It's very different from how you came here last time. You all head off to where you saw Lord Esteros had all those weapons hidden from the breakfast for the morning, but now you see the long table is set for 8 people. And on the far end, you see sitting the somewhat grumpy in appearance Lord Esteros in his kind of thick, familiar burgundy evening robe, tucked around, his glasses on, kind of sitting there, arms crossed, looking over at you as you arrive.
So, how has gone the journey?
Very well indeed. Bertrand Bell and his sorceress swords have delivered as promised.
I dropped the bag on the table.
And what is this?
Well, this is half your problem.
I pull out the ledger and the note we took from the office. And
Pulls it forward, his massive hand almost like covers the whole paper as he pulls it in and reads it over.
That is the whole time.
well, yes and no. She was working with someone else.
Do you know who?
You know, we were working on that.
He was very creepy.
We saw it.
You can describe him.
Pale, sallow dwarf.
You see the cunning eyes of this aged orc kind of going back and forth in the head, trying to place the description that you give of this figure before kind of giving a nod.
I'll see what I can look into.
He came in with like a team of shadow creepers. A small hole in the wall.
He called them his children?
Shade creepers.
Shade creepers. Gosh darn it. I knew we were saying it weird. That isn't, yeah, that makes more sense. That's why, like, people kept looking at us weird when we were saying it.
As opposed to shade creepers.
Shade creepers is green. It's just...
I mean, there are pestilence on this city, but
Yeah, but these ones were special. When you killed them, they exploded into flame, and their eyes weren't red, they were black.
Yeah,
They looked almost like undead shade creepers.
I have a little heartburn.
She ate one.
what?
What?
I'm impressed. And this?
I open it up.
You see Evelyn in the back of the room kind of like,
Oh, look at this house. You know how to deal with this.
he doesn't flinch really. He kind of like gives a look for a second and then,
It seems that those who deal in dangerous realms run this risk.
That's exactly what you said, Ashton.
That's because I'm right.
We'll take care of it. Dennis is my responsibility. I will make sure that Her family is compensated, and I do not think it's necessary to have to sully her memory with this truth. But I am perplexed as to who she was working with and why.
You don't recognize the description that we gave?
I do not. But is this the extent of your report?
Oh, well, there's some more details.
Yeah.
When we were investigating the textile place,
that's right.
We're smuggling.
we found some missing items, but also we found some.
It was a decision go.
Some powder.
Broomstone
residue.
In multiple crates.
That they'd been smuggling or hiding or ferrying around from someone.
He sits back in his high-back dining chair, and as he does, it kind of shifts and creaks. There's the mass of his shoulders you can see is straining as he thinks, kind of stroking the edge of his chiseled chin. Even at his age, you could see this is a handsome orc who is, based on the scars that peek through, seen a lot of the world to an extent. For the life of me, I cannot imagine what shade creepers or their ilk would need with broomstones. I thought maybe this thievery was related to the Ivory Syndicate, but this is a shift in the journey I was not expecting. Well, I thank you very much. Wow. And he kind of gives you all an intense look, kind of reading down, both looking at how hurt you are, but also how curious about these threads of mystery as well. Kind of nods slowly. I'm impressed. I ask you this. What's most important about this? The coin? How do you feel at the loss of this one? Even though her deeds were dark.
I wish we could have been there sooner.
Yeah, those feelings. We're
not done yet. Don't let us go yet. Give us a chance to find this dwarf.
Not sure though.
Well, if you're still looking for work, I am certainly interested in pursuing this relationship.
Burn that. I think he's
pretty banged up back there.
I think he's a Ashton's like.
But
neutral.
I mean, do you all want to keep going?
Or maybe we like sleep.
Take a rest, please.
But I mean, just in general.
If we do not know where this individual is, such an investigation will take time. There's no reason to push yourselves past the point of exhaustion and ruin.
If I may, this is a most generous offer. The connections you seek, the coin you require, Lord Esteros is quite the one to provide such an opportunity.
I'm a man of my word, and I will have a contract drawn in the morning. We will formalize our arrangement. And as interested queries come to mind, I will notify you, call you. And should you be available and interested, the work is there. But for tonight, and Evelyn, you watch, drops these little pouches at the table where each of you are kind of arranged around. You can hear the clink of coin from within. As agreed upon, 150 gold each, with a 50 gold bonus for expediency.
I snatched it.
And if you would mind, I think there's a bit of a celebration to commence with this relationship. And for the first, ever since this hard, rigid orc has met you within these chambers, there's a smile that curls across his lips. There's a kind of a softness you weren't expecting. And he stands up. And everyone's like, oh, I can... This is my thing. And he turns around and comes back with, you see in his hands, this massive brown structure, this kind of rounded structure, and sets it on the table. After a long hiatus, I felt compelled to make a cake. So let us celebrate our partnership over a cake. And takes a little knife and begins cutting slices out of it.
This is amazing. A cake? Did you bake it yourself?
I did, and I apologize if it's a bit rough. I've not had a reason to make cake in some time.
What kind of cake is it?
Takes a slice. This is carrot. I hope you like carrot.
I love it.
It just looks brown. Begins passing pieces across the table, and Evelyn begins helping pass them out. And just kind of, you see there's a sense of pride on his face as he passes them.
Favorite.
I'm more familiar with pie, but this looks wonderful.
It's like a heartier pie, if you want to think of it that way. But, thank you. What do we call you? Bertrand's.
No.
Bertrand, no.
I do not like that.
The BBSS.
We will definitely.
No.
The backhands.
No.
The back doors.
No.
Full frontal.
Think on it. There is no rush in this until we've solidified a contract, but I do require a title for your band of mercenaries.
Band of mercenaries. Okay. Well, I mean,
That's a good name.
Just
We could
kind of
just be the
met.
band of mercenaries.
It's all about branding. Believe me, it'll carry you far.
We'll think about it.
We gotta all get to know each other a little better, I think.
Look at that.
Naming thing.
Oh, I thought you just meant all of it in general.
Does you all
have a name?
Way to add
Mr.
Kong.
We never quite
I have
settled
to
on
wait
one,
till
did
YouTube.
We didn't. It was.
I will be suggesting Bell Trolls.
Not particularly.
Bell Trollers.
How is it? Do you like it?
Oh, it's so delicious. Good. What is it? How is it?
It's very dry, but it's not bad. It's standard carrot cake with like some raisins in there.
Well,
It's- there's no frosting on it. It is just cake. It is a cake loaf.
Do you have any water?
Or milk?
Yes. Coffee. And eventually he kind of looks over at your faces and goes,
It's so good.
right. Evelyn, could you make some frosting? And she steps back, but
As soon as I hear that, I'm gonna stop eating and wait for the frosting.
he doesn't seem offended. If anything, he seems a bit embarrassed that he forgot.
I just keep a bite in my mouth for a while and then just kind of let it fall out.
Coming up to work.
Perfect.
There's a little pile at the base of your chair.
Whatever he drops, I'll eat.
Great. But other bits of a meal are prepared. The cake is repaired with Evelyn's frosting, and together does make it a decent cake. Not the best you've had, not the worst, but an upturn from the frantic events of the evening. Throughout the night, there is questions and laughter. If there's any particular questions you have for Lord Esternos during the dining period of the evening, you're welcome to ask, or we will move forward with the evening.
Can I ask a question while I'm eating this cake?
Yeah.
And thinking back to the encounter we just had in the hotel. Did the dwarf's attire resemble what I saw in the past?
Not necessarily. Okay. I mean, there are some similarities in the kind of the darker clothing, but there was no heavy face covering. There was no interest, at least when you gathered for any sort of head covering.
Okay.
There didn't quite match the description, but you also didn't get a great look either.
Okay.
You don't know.
Lord Estros, why do you keep so much of the house in darkness?
I have, one, not as much use as the previous occupant did. And second, most of the chambers in this house are heavily trapped. So, do not wander, please. There have been many attempts on my life through the years, and I've gotten here by being careful.
Good to know.
I'll ask as the night progresses. I don't want to drag you into a personal matter, but I had some dear friends that met a bad fate near Avicii.
Right, the city of Avicii, yes.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It's in the past now, but I don't know who was responsible for their demise, and I wondered if you had heard of any creatures around there that had...
There are many creatures that wander that part of the Odiran wilds. I've fought many in my days of past. You see there's like in a brief bit of distraction, a glaze over his eyes as he begins to look into memories, and there's a nostalgic kind of grin that curls. No, I was once a premier sellsword for a company called the Ruddy Hilt. A much better name than the Toppers, which was the original when I joined, and I pushed to change it personally. But in that region, I have fought a terrifying mutated bog spider that had wandered far from the Heartmoor and set up in that space. We believe it was an alchemist's attempt before it ran free. There's a whole manner of odd trolls and their own divergent lineages.
Do you have any knowledge of any creatures that have one eye?
There are cyclopses, though not indigenous to these jungles. I have heard of many aberrations that have a central eye or multiple eyes. There are many beasts that can meet this description. Do you have any further descriptors?
Not really. That's all I kind of know.
Pirates.
Should any other information... Should any other information come to light, let me know.
I will. Thank you.
It's a good suit.
Oh, that is evident.
This feels good. It's good to be back.
It does.
You're right. This is a rare opportunity to be in such demand and esteem.
There's like a direct line of eye contact with Lord Esteros, who looks at you and goes, "Indeed."
I have a question.
Yes.
How did you know we were coming? Or have you just been waiting at this table for 48 hours?
I had made a cake just in case.
Oh, emergency cake.
It had been around for a few hours, and I wasn't certain if you would arrive in the next day or 2 or 5. But this cake is designed to last quite a while before being cut into. So I felt confident.
Like a fruit cake.
More or less, yes. Also, when Evelyn told me that you had arrived, we quickly set the table. If it looks a bit slapdash, my apologies.
More than ever.
So your hobbies are baking cake and covertly protecting the realm from evil. What an odd retirement. How did you come by it?
I also read a lot of books.
Fair question.
How'd you come by it?
Yeah, that's a fair question.
He thinks to himself and goes, well, I did the odd mercenary work for a good 25 years of my younger life, and I made a name for myself here in Marquette. But one of my patrons, who I struck a strong friendship with, was Mistress Prudage, who was the previous owner of this estate and the business of which you had helped find this thieving within and others.
Which needs a new door, by the way.
I'll arrange it. Through this friendship over the years, I left my mercenary company and became her private protector, her bodyguard. That's where I met Evelyn, who has since become my caretaker. But through Mrs. Prudage, I learned true values. I learned what it meant to be more than just wandering for coin. I learned really how many people are challenged to protect themselves. And while there are some people in the Mahon houses and the political structures in this space that are trying their best. There are others who are insidious in the need to climb and abuse their power. And other dregs and societies that sneak beneath the brimming darkness of the
Always got
streets.
to check like them. To see
I
if
was
they-
hired over years to capture well over 200 fugitives, criminals, and members of the syndicate, so I was already familiar with their lack of morals. So, when it came time that she had passed from this world, I was surprised that she left me everything. And I continued to retire from my business and wanting to take her memory and her wealth and do with it the best I could.
That's wonderful.
How did you die?
Natural causes.
Insight check.
Make an insight check.
Okay. 16.
This whisper is brought to you by I don't have anything to hit point press and a gigantic Tarask.
By our pet bandanas.
Our pet bandanas available now at the store.
Yeah, that's right.
They fit humans too.
They do. They really
And
do.
other animals probably.
Tragic.
Indeed.
Not let me the
Well,
mail.
nevertheless, the evening grows late, and I am
Maybe.
up in my ears.
It doesn't really.
I thank you for your candor, for enjoying this cake with me. And, well, hopefully this is the beginning of a wonderful relationship. And if you cross me in a line, I will have you destroyed.
That's not gonna happen.
I don't think so either.
But that's fair. And I guess we can do the same as well if you cross us.
I guess that is indeed fair as well.
I don't think that's.
Think
I don't
about
think
the
we need to
way
worry
you-
about that. I've always been taught that when you lie down with dogs, you wake up with puppy smooches. Cause you know.
Yeah,
Sounds wonderful,
other gifts.
actually.
No, that. Okay.
Nevertheless,
Dogs are the best.
they are quite adorable. Well, have a good night, friends.
Oh, I think that's our cue.
Oh.
Thank you. We'll
Are we
excuse
sleeping
ourselves.
here? Is that what?
I have no rooms that are fitting for sleeping for guests.
And they're
That
all
would
trapped.
not, in some terrible way, render you
If you ever
dead in your
want
sleep.
assistance setting up a guest room, I volunteer.
She is excellent with furniture. Like, no joke. Like, her eye is just.
He looks back and Evelyn goes, "You were talking about a remodel." He goes, "Not now, but when? Maybe."
Okay.
Anyway, I'm going to retire. Evelyn will see you out. And he goes ahead and gets up. And it's funny, you fought this man, and he had a strength and a fervor. And for a brief moment, as he sits up, you can see the age hit. But he still holds himself with dignity, grasping his silvered cane with the orb at the top that some of you had felt personally, and exits the chambers, as Evelyn also shows you to the door and out into the night air on the core spire.
Well done. Well done.
That was fun. I had fun. I don't know.
Yeah, that.
Fun.
That cake was delicious.
It's pretty good.
It was a bit dry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Learn.
Felt a little strange eating the whole dinner with Dennis just sitting on the table like that. But
Dennis was taken and
was not really good enough for you.
Dennis eating the cake and just staring over at the bottom. No, was very sorry. I should have specified. Not part of the dinner experience at all.
Will, does that mean like we're in this together?
He did ask us for a name.
A name?
A name? What does that even
Make a
mean?
Contract. Put it in writing.
Do we have to choose the name before the contract?
I think so.
I can handle the contract.
How it is traditionally done.
Yeah.
Make a name, make a contract.
I guess just for here, right now, working for him doesn't have to be forever.
Well, don't the three of you also have other business to attend to here?
You were looking for someone, right?
Maybe we can help.
Is it a bad someone or a good someone?
Are you a good witch? Or
Or
a bad witch?
Haven't run with a crew in a while. Long while.
I mean, I'm sure we all have things that we need to do.
We should also talk about what we can do and maybe like strategize because that was horrible.
Over more drinks. I feel like a celebration.
How about a walk and talk?
Yes,
To the tavern?
Let's not go to the same tavern. How about that?
The Spire by Fire.
Spire by Fire
That's
sounds
treated as
wonderful.
well.
All right.
Drinks on me.
You carry your extremely hurt, bruised, bloodied selves. Though probably with prestidigitation easy enough to clean up, but still hurting. Selves to the Spire by Fire Tavern here in the Court Spire for rounds of drinks and
As
for.
we're walking,
Okay.
I'm just gonna, into Dorian's head, say, sorry about pulling you in like that. I hope it wasn't.
It was fun.
All right.
Reminded me of drama club.
A theater kid. I had no idea.
And as we're walking, Bertrand's right ahead of me. I'm just gonna kick the outside of his heel so that to make him trip over his own feet. That's it.
Yeah, make a dexterity saving throw.
I got this. I'm not worried. Dexterity saving throw. It's a 7.
Yeah, you eat shit.
And I'm holding the cane so it falls under the arm. It's like,
Oops. Oh, he's so old, Dorian.
He'll be fine.
Yeah, I definitely felt an alignment shift. Like, some stuff moved around back there.
No, he's not getting up.
They can stumble, not kill him.
No damage. It wasn't that bad. It was just a minor bump.
I deserve that. I got carried away, and I will not strike without.
I'm gonna help him up. And I'm saying, you are forgiven.
Thank you. That's very gracious of you.
It's lucky that pile of fecal matter was there.
Prestidigitation.
I'm double checking for the earrings still around my belt.
Yeah.
All right, still there. Cool.
Okay.
Ashton, I'm not gonna need this, so
Thank you.
just give them all my money.
What do you think about this?
About hanging out with these folks?
Yeah.
Oh boy. Well, I mean, I think it could do. I think it could do you a lot of good.
Yeah, all right, anyway.
I mean, they might get us into some more trouble, right?
I was literally just using you as a coin toss. I'm fine either way.
Well, I'm thumbs up.
All right. You have yet to get me killed, which is, to be fair, pretty impressive.
I try my best.
Can we grab a table outside this time?
Oh, what a good idea.
Yes, very nice.
What?
You're horrifying.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So are you.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Let's get drinks.
I'll cover them. I have this. Go inside, lovely. A round for Bertrand's bells. No, for the Drusar dogs.
No.
Out here.
All right. Yeah.
The villains.
The Bertrand Bellows.
Just think about
We'll say
it.
4 silver for the rounds. Mark it
Not
off.
a problem now.
Yeah.
Or ever.
You've You gather your evening drinks. You're welcome to converse amongst yourselves or go to bed, whatever you will feel like doing.
Real.
Quiet.
Correct. Well, you had suggested earlier we share our strengths and weaknesses with each other.
Yeah, it just might be good next time we get into a scrap.
That is true.
Does anyone else heal things other than myself and Dorian?
No. I can siphon life and give a little bit to myself.
Oh.
But it's just for me.
I may be able to. Sometimes.
May?
What's up with
Yes, if I want to.
Oh.
Do you want to?
Anyone who wants to really,
how I feel about
really
the
will
person, I
pick
guess.
the struggle
makes sense.
wild.
Hypothetical scenario. Ashton is bleeding out
Those who
in
want
the
to
middle of the
want to
street,
recreate
crying out for help. You have a chance to rush to his side to save him. We're hurt and can't help. Do you save him?
All of them senseless. Every last one of them, I've kicked their fucking ass. I may be hurt, but man, I took them the fuck down. Do you save me?
Yes.
There you go.
Oh. 3 healers.
No, she likes me better. That's just all that came to. Clearly.
Yeah, there might be a shit.
It's like you have some
Miss
tricks up
Fair,
your
I'm charming.
sleeve. A very tight sleeves.
They are.
Very
They don't go up at all.
It's just pure starch. It's the craziest.
Finest of Marquesian polyester.
Campaign 3 ship 4 here.
I personally am fucking exhausted.
If it hasn't already
I don't know about the rest of you. Are we meeting here? What's the plan? We're going to tomorrow have some breakfast, figure out what happens next.
Yes, absolutely. I think we should return in the morning, unless the two of you live nearby.
Yeah.
Ditto.
We could return in the morning.
That way.
Oh, fantastic.
If you ever want to see it, let me know. It's fucking great.
The Crook House.
The Crook House.
We're over on the windowed wall.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it's really nice over there.
Do you all have a place?
We just got here. Tourists stay in hotels.
Well, if you're going to be sticking around, you should probably find something. It might be a good thing to do with your time tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
Like a more permanent.
Yeah, maybe we could find someone else that'll rent a place over by us.
Brilliant.
It's really beautiful. We can show you in the morning.
Sure.
Actually, why don't we meet at your place tomorrow morning?
It's kind of hard to find, but we'll meet you on, what spire are we in right now?
You're in the core spire.
So that's where we live.
Yeah.
There's got to be,
Do you think they have extra rooms?
well, we kind of had to ask around for, you know, maybe Shadana would have an idea. We can ask her tonight. It's
a good idea.
What about something near that library that you've been trying to gain access?
Oh, that's the, no, that place is hoity-toity.
Is there a particularly nice waterfall?
I mean, you would know, Bertrand.
Yes.
Off the windowed wall? There's like a nice centered chunk of the windowed wall, or...
Yeah, there's a number of, and then there's vertical gardens that are built into some parts of the wall, especially certain regions of the spire. Like it has a lot of natural, areas of beautification for gathering or wandering.
Well, we're not picky. We could just go with anything tonight and figure out something more
Yeah,
permanent.
maybe stay at the spire tonight. And then,
Do another battle before you
Well, if you guys are staying at the spire, I'm going to run home for the night, and I will see the rest of you in the morning. You're welcome to stay or otherwise. I know you love people. All right.
y'all just hear in your heads. Good night.
Good night.
Be safe out there.
Right, so
you too.
So the two of you make your way back to the Crook House.
Ashton, can I have your drink before you joined it?
Oh, sure. There you go.
Thank is a dick move.
And they make their way out of the establishment onward to the Croak House.
So are we at Spire by Fire?
You are, yeah.
Another round.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, no? I was just feeling the group.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's about five silver a room here tonight. So.
Mm.
One more before bed.
A room per room?
Yeah.
Is that normal? That's normal.
It's modest.
Okay.
Were we in earshot when he said another round?
No.
Okay, never mind.
I'll cover the rooms as well. I get points.
You know Spire points?
Yeah.
Of course.
What's that race car phone, man?
Yeah. Get a free skyship journey to Amon and back.
That's pretty great. Pretty good point.
Been saving up for like 4 years.
400,000 points.
Well, I'm probably gonna call it a night.
I'll go with Imogen.
Yeah.
Okay. The two of you go to one of the rooms.
We're gonna head back to Shadana's, but we'll give them a good location to meet us at. If you guys want to meet, let's meet.
That archway that's got like the hanging plants. We'll meet
Yeah,
there.
that
So
one.
the
It's
gates,
so great.
yes.
Yeah, that's where everyone will meet us.
Do you know where that is?
You got it.
The hanging gate?
The arch with the hanging plants?
Yes.
The hanging gate.
Okay. So, you all head off to your chambers for the night. You have a room paid for by Sir Bertrand Bell. You have your room as well.
I do, but I'm going to enjoy the night. This is a long time coming.
I pat him on the back as we leave and say thank you for the drinks.
You're very welcome. I hope you know how special this is. You don't always find yourself with the ability to mingle with these type of people. Do a lot.
No, I do find it quite special. I don't mingle with people very often, so I appreciate it.
Very glad to have come across all of you.
Bertrand, what type of music do you like?
Oh, I've had my phases. Sorts of music, the hard stuff, the light stuff, orchestral, jazz. I don't fuck with.
How about some of the light stuff?
And I'm gonna pull my chair up next to Bertrand and kind of lean against the wall and pull my lute out and just kind of sit next to him and pluck a little tune for him and see if he likes it or not.
This is wonderful. I have to tell you, I haven't always been this in demand, but in Drusar, this is going to change things for me. It's been a while.
Been a while.
A lot of travel, a lot of adventures. It's exciting. Feels like a new day.
Maybe I'll write a song about you.
Speaking of which,
You should.
get to sleep before something happens.
I'll make a list.
Slip it under my door tomorrow morning.
I'll need the whole night.
Alrighty.
Well, I'm going to retire. So I'll see you all in the morning.
Are we the three of us in one room? Is that what you paid for, Sir Bertrand?
No, you all have your Bertrand's bells have their own rooms. The bell-ends.
It's 2 gold.
What?
2 gold for the 4 rooms, including your own.
For the 2 rooms? You're not a real person. Got it. Let him know. BB.
I'm gonna walk up to the bar.
Okay.
Would you mind sending one more drink over to the older gentleman, Bertie?
Yeah, totally. I got you for that.
You give him something nice.
Okay, I know what he likes. He comes in here and drinks every now and then.
Okay.
Thank you kindly. Kind of grasps it in his lion's paw and rustles the whiskers a bit and goes to pour the usual for Bertrand.
All right, I'm going to bed. If you wouldn't mind taking that to him, that would be great.
I got you. No worries. All right. Drink is delivered.
Yes. Who's this from?
This is the tall kind of creepy horned fawn girl that came through here.
Bought me a drink.
Yes. Don't read too much into it.
I won't.
Alrighty.
You two off?
Oh yeah, we were wandering back.
They head off. Burns off to bed.
Well, gentlemen, I'm going to retire myself.
Are you sure? We could parade around the spire.
It's true, Bertrand should have retired years ago.
Yeah, this is the latest I've stayed up in 30 years.
You want to help get upstairs?
No. Every once in a while, you need to see the sunrise. And it might be that night for me.
Okay, well, you want to get some sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Back at it tomorrow.
I didn't take as much damage as you
Not gonna be
did.
any of me tonight.
That's true. That's true.
I've got him wrong.
Well, enjoy the night, gentlemen.
Night.
And I walk past and I stop next to the two of them and I just place a hand on Dorian's shoulder. Thanks for not letting me die on the floor there. That's one I owe you.
No debts between us.
Okay. Any other events for the evening before you find
I'm
yourself?
gonna try to play him to sleep.
All right.
Count backwards from 100 to 1. 100.
How much more are we drinking?
As much as you want, Bertrand.
Who else wants a drink?
4 hands on the inside of the convoy. You're still kind of in the front area, and big hands go.
Take out the big bag of money we just got. I I know this is an unwelcome sight at times, but here's generosity personified.
Oh my God. Alrighty. We'll say for the other 4 individuals, it'll be, and drinks for yourselves will be 3 gold.
Amazing.
One last quick thing before I go to bed.
Okay.
1 point of exhaustion.
Once we get home, I want to head over to Milo's apartment real quick and give a knock.
Yeah. So you head over to the room in the Crook house where Milo stays, and
Milo, wake up. I take one of the bags of gold and throw it at their face.
They open the door. What? Oh! Fuck!
20 pounds. Cartilage go.
That was like blood running out of their nose.
I can't believe you've done
How the fuck? What is wrong? I just. Whoa!
Dumbbell.
Thinking about running with a new crew. It's been a while. I don't know. I found some people I might be picking up some money, and I need you to do me a favor.
Yeah.
When you get some time, I need everything you can fucking find out about Lord Esteros. Everything.
Okay, I'll ask around. I got some friends.
It's good money coming in, but I don't know. You know what happened last time. We'll see how this goes.
Yeah, no worries. Has she come around anytime recently?
That's, not recently, no. That worries me, and I would rather have that. I don't need that coming around right now. I want to cement this before anything weird happens.
No. I'll ask around. I'll see what I can find.
Make sure she doesn't find out.
You got it. You could like go for the shoulder next time.
I'll try. You should go to bed. I'm going to go find a place to throw up, and then I'm going to go to bed.
It's a good plan.
Yeah.
All right, Ashton.
Night.
Night.
Oh.
Ashton. Coins hit you in the face, and you see Milo hitting in their hand a cluster of coins they took from it. Went,
how much damage?
Not enough to.
I don't know. I'm really on the.
Sorry, I'm gonna leave you guys in there.
All right. Thank you.
When we get home, I'm just gonna take my bag and chuck it at Shadana.
A series of murders.
All right, the gold sack murders continue.
The gold sack murderers. Is that our group name?
Yeah.
It's just the two of you, yeah.
Money pit.
Oh God! I will take my drink and I'll put it in front of Dorian. I'll say, you are a trustworthy fellow, so don't tell the others. It has not always been this successful for me.
No.
I was part of a previous group called the Bevy.
The Bevy?
The Bevy. And we did not have as much. Why are you all taking notes? We did not have as much success as this one did. I think there's really something special here. I want you to remember that. Cherish this opportunity. It comes and goes. I have had years where I was the top of the walk and years where I was shit.
Mm-hmm.
It feels good to be
not shit.
To be back on top.
We will not let this become the Bevy 2 for you.
Yes, something new.
Oh,
better.
So another.
I have to go figure out where the windowed wall is. Otherwise, Imogen's gonna know I don't know where that is. I'm gonna go take a walk.
Mm-hmm.
You get some sleep because you are fucked up.
You're going to go walk by yourself?
Of course.
What were you trying to find out?
I have to go find the windowed wall and this library.
I think it might be upstairs. I think the windowed walls might be upstairs.
I appreciate your good nature, but I want to walk.
The man should walk.
Thank you, Dorian. You need sleep.
You're right. Put my loot away.
I grab another drink off the table.
Oh, no.
It's like the cheers.
Of the spires.
Cheers.
To the Bertrand Bells!
To the Bertrand Bells!
In the tavern?
At this point, there's probably the same 4.
Let me hear it! Bertrand's Bells!
Shut up!
Landing.
Good night, Bertrand.
Good night. And I stroll out to figure out where the fuck they live.
Okay. And you're going to bed?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to bed.
Okay. Imogen.
Oh, shit.
And that's where we'll end.
Very close.
Exhausted, sleep comes to you quickly. And you feel the gentle touch of the tall grass against your fingers as you find yourself walking through the beautiful green fields of the home village of Jelvan. The breeze is cool and gentle, and you can watch the horses running through this plateau valley alongside the climbing Talent Highlands. You feel the nudge on your left, turning to see the snout of Flora, your favorite mare, acknowledging this look for a snack.
I reach in and give her something.
Bertrand, you are wandering at a zigzag through the streets of the Spire at night. You gotta pee real bad suddenly.
Yep. Time to bless the dirt.
There's not much dirt in the way around here. It's kind of an open street with alleys and kind of you know the windowed wall's a little ways away, but you can can hold it or find a quick stop.
Not at my age. I'm gonna find a quick stop. Otherwise, it'll.
Yeah. Okay. So you kind of duck into the side alleyway and begin to relieve yourself, and it's a genuine relief. A little bit of moonlight that's peeking through the alley. It's obscured to your left. You suddenly sense someone standing there. You kind of glance over and you just see a silhouette.
Do I recognize this?
Make a perception check with disadvantage, you drunk asshole.
Drunk and no. And
perception.
Letting.
6.
Can't make out any details.
I put my hand on my rapier hilt. Draw myself up to my full height. Say, Gertrude, are you, oh, I'm sorry, friend. Can I help you?
The figure takes a step closer.
My friend is off around the corner. Can I be of some sort of assistance?
Takes another step closer.
I draw my rapier. I think that's close enough.
You sense this figure looking at you, and as they get closer to you,
Less than 10 minutes left.
the full height of your stance, you can tell the figure's a bit shorter than you. Cloaked of hood maybe comes up to about your shoulders.
What'd you say?
Is it this dick? Is it the fucking door? Is it the door? Shorter.
Why don't we have a conversation?
Bloody dwarf.
A little further in.
And you see beneath the cloak there's a flash of metal as a familiar rapier glint hits the moonlight.
Further in. Where?
Points deeper into the alley.
Okay, is there anyone with him beyond him?
No, the alley itself is maybe about 8 feet from side to side, and they're kind of right in the center of it. And they're about 3 or 4 feet deep into it, and you're about 10 feet deep.
Oh, I think I'm fine. Right where I am. Seems I have you at a disadvantage, sir.
Yeah. Sounded like
Did you just roll?
In a sudden flash of quick movement, unnatural speed, the cloak whisks and you feel a twinge of burning pain in your chest as you look down at the hilt of the rapier that's now up against your chest. You take 12 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
That's a natural 20.
No. No.
It is.
Right there.
I do this attempt.
As you glance down at it and kind of cough for the blade withdraws again and goes this time into the abdomen, right up to the hilt, for 16 points of piercing damage.
Alcohol?
Unconscious.
Imogen. Just then the wind suddenly starts to change. Harsher. Colder. You turn, and your eyes find a familiar sight. The horizon, entirely consumed in red. Swirling, Hungry clouds filling the sky and coming fast. Silent flashes of lightning in the distance as you stand motionless, watching the streaks of dark crimson rake across the heavens above you, darkening it, reaching for you. Flora immediately flees. You stand, frozen, the storm reaching around and consuming you, buffeting your face, the wind growing louder and louder until you hear her voice. Run, Imogen. Run.
I back up and start sprinting towards my house.
You go, and you run, and you run, and you run, and you rush towards that country home which you now see darkened by the shadow of the looming storm as it continues to follow. You reach the door and tear it open, look over your shoulder to the roiling storm, and you see another figure standing where you were. At a glance, it's a man, older, refined, walking proudly into the tempest before he's gone.
Does that mean what I think it means?
As you lie bleeding in the alley, your vision begins to blur. A coldness and a peace begins to come.
Are they killing you, bro?
As the figure steps and blocks the moonlight and says, "So Bertrand Bell it is, huh? Good night." And that's a run for tonight's episode. We'll pick up from there next week.
No, we're gonna do it right now.
This episode already ran pretty late, but it was getting to fun stuff, and you guys are having a great banter, but...
Probably should have said my name was.
Barry?
As the vision fades, I just say,
Well, we'll pick up from there.
What do you say?
Thank you so much for joining us. We love you very much, and is it Thursday yet?
Well, thanks for watching. If you like this, please share it with people, spread it around. If you like my name suggestion, also spread it around. Maybe we can get in time. Did they just lose a member? We'll find out next time. Aim on Critical Role. Good night. I've stayed up too long.